The whole football stadium is packed, sold out. Woo! It's coming your way.
Porn, fellas.
In 5, 4, 3.
Guys are real pro. Didn't do the last two. That's TV. We're TV guys, me and you.
Damn right we are.
Hello. Welcome to An Officer and a Gentleman. My name is Dustin.
I'm Dan, I guess.
This is Dan. Our guest today is this fucking perfect over here.
Super
Joey
creep.
Janela.
Hashtag super creep.
The New Jersey
Devil.
superstar. What's your nickname? Do you have one?
Bad boy.
Bad Boy. Fuck, I knew
New
that.
Jersey Devil
I like
Cock.
how you came up with some convoluted one when it's just simply bad boy.
It used to be the New Jersey Devil Cock.
That's a weird,
Not sure I believe
big
that.
family show guy. Was
What'd you
Joey
do to your
Janela.
finger? Let's pop it off quick.
Just,
How'd you hurt your finger?
It was the dumbest spot. I was wrestling Glacier 2 weeks ago, and
Like WCW Glacier?
Really
fucking
pissed.
Glacier.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Glacier.
there's any other fucking guy in Indies going in Glacier.
Should be. It's
But
a dumb name.
one of those boxing machines, and put $1 in. It's just he whipped me in and snapped my finger in half. That's it.
Wait. So he played the dollar in, and the spot was the Irish whipped you in the.
Yeah, it's one of those fucking
Yeah.
gimmicks. And,
Did all the assholes play?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know a guy's an asshole
The
if he
game
puts
that
money in
Guidos
that.
play on the fucking Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
That prove their strength. But yeah, I pressed the button, whipped me in. It was reverse, and then I hit the fucking bag, and then
You
That was
broke
it.
your finger on the
on the backboard.
Oh,
He tried
okay.
to stop himself, but he tried to stop himself by ETing.
That was it. I thought I was fine, and I looked at my finger and was like, "Fucking this." So that was
I
my
saw the picture on like Facebook. It was all dilapidated. It was awesome.
that was my experience wrestling Glacier.
Just
Was he
real-
super nice? Super nice guy, right?
Super nice. Super nice as a gym teacher. That's it. That's all I have about Glacier, gym teacher.
I thought we were gonna get an hour and a half out of Glacier.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a
It is-
slog.
It is gonna be. We're dragging our heels on this.
All right.
Hey, wait, Glacier. I know this is bad acoustics, but you know on the Janela Spring Break show, Glacier is on the Janela Spring Break
This
show.
is record time.
In the battle
Excalibur
royal.
chime in. This is record time.
I know, right? I got a good rejoinder.
Can you hear?
Do you want me to kill time? Or are you good? Okay. Well, you stood up and walked away all disgusted.
He doesn't like listening to you tell
Yeah.
stories.
Just leaving the
His
room.
point was made.
Going back to
But
North
Glacier in the battle royal that went on at like 2:15 in the morning, and had to wake up at 6 to drive like across Florida to go to like a christening at like 8 a.m. So he did that show.
You booked that.
Yeah, you booked.
That's why you broke
and
your finger.
Glacier had to go to
Yeah.
a christening.
It makes sense now.
They were like, when we were booking this show, it was like, hey, do you want to book Jack Evans? For some reason, Brett Lauderdale really wanted to book Jack Evans, and I was like, you know, Jack Evans, yeah, he's dope. I'm a
the
big
heavens.
fan. Big fan growing
Just
up.
some cool twists. Twists a lot.
Yeah, but they're just.
He's been on our show. Not your. He wasn't here. But.
It was either you can
Your
book.
show.
It was either either you
It's
can
not
book Jack Evans or you can book Glacier, Dink, and Earl Hebner for the same price. So
You go for
Done.
the ladder. You go for
That's
the ladder.
it.
Yeah, no, that's 100%.
that's a fucking supermarket fucking deal.
Yeah. What was it like working with Dink?
Piece of shit.
Was it real Dink or was it just a
It
dude?
was a real Dink. It was fucking
'Cause
Tiger
there's like
Jackson.
47 doinks.
No, it's
at
a
least.
real guy. He walked in. He refused to do anything. He's a fucking pervert, and that's the whole reason. That's the whole reason we got him on the show, because we knew this girl who comes to a lot of Game Changer shows, and Dink would message her perverted shit on Facebook, and she kind of convinced him to do this show. So
Dude, that's
I wanna
rest
get-
is history.
I want to get pervert messages from Dink.
There's I showed up at the show and I went backstage saying hello to people, whatever. And when I opened the curtain and I went to look up, just a silhouette of little Dink and his shitty little makeup because he didn't do it.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I guess him, Earl Hebner, and Gilbert were at a bar before the show.
The big three.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic
Yeah,
big
yeah.
three.
Yeah. the party,
Three-fourths of the real Mount Rushmore.
like what people like to say, the party legends.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean DNP Gilbert? He was out by a coach's decision.
Yeah. But they were all partying beforehand, and I guess Dink just wastedly put on his makeup pretty fucking shitty and mailed it in.
He looked like it was like a sticker of something he had done before and just went, all right, we're good to go.
He was the Marge Simpson makeup shotgun.
It is fucking. I just pictured Dink looking at his classic photo, trying to just fucking.
What do clowns wear?
Fuck him, fucking asshole.
I
There we
heard
go. Barry Dink. This is the trailer right
This
here.
is the meat and potatoes. This is just shooting on Dink. Didn't he it was like he came out of the ring, he was supposed to do a spot, and he just left? Like he technically didn't get eliminated from the match.
So he won.
This is the deal. I just wanted Dink to come in and have everyone fucking bump out in the match that was left, and have Glacier and Dink have this epic fucking
The match we all
The one we've been waiting for 20
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
like a man, and Dink just wasn't having it. I wanted to take the fucking chronic kick, and he just wanted to bite ass and fucking leave. But that's a businessman.
Literally and figuratively.
I've been doing it wrong all this time.
I'm gonna bite ass and leave. And Dan Barrison, here he goes again. Just straight to
You
biting
think,
ass.
now that I'm PWG champion, if I just start
As of this
wrestling
recording.
Dink as Dink, not even Doink, I'm just 6'2" Dink. I come out and make.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tie
bite
shoes to your
butts.
knees and just
I have to
run
wrestle
in.
Davey Richards, and he's trying to kick me, and I'm like, I'll bite your butt. That was the first one I
Just
was thinking.
walk out. That's fucking it.
He doesn't get booked anymore, right?
No,
he's a
He's a
paramedic.
paramedic now. Yeah, I feel like he's been a paramedic.
Is he
for
trying to
like
become a
2 years.
doctor now? Isn't this?
Is he going back to medical school?
Who?
What he says, yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him, man. That's a lot of student
I'm gonna
loans.
be.
That's a lot.
Especially late in life.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
I have no idea who the
I
fuck
don't
we're
think
talking
that's
about.
Davey Richards.
Oh.
Oh, no, Dink. Yeah, Dr. Dink.
Dr. Dink.
PhD.
Dr. Dink.
He's actually
Steve
a
Williams.
Actually, it's Tiger Jackson, PhD. Thank you very much.
Sounds like a shitty ABC sitcom.
Dr. Dink.
Oh, there's only one cure.
Eating ass and collecting money for doing nothing.
Think aliens are real?
They were. I don't know.
Nailed it. Yeah. Got it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think. I'll lay it out for you. I think aliens are real, but they never been here. They
Yeah,
never
but-
been to America.
But how big are
Europe.
the alien hogs?
What if they don't? They might not even
Write
have
that
like
one
a
down.
physical form. They might be like
A walking
gaseous, or they might just be a literal dick.
But what if aliens, they all have one size hog?
But it's still bigger than mine.
Of course, it's bigger than yours.
But yeah.
Yeah, damn right. They discovered fucking intergalactic space travel. What did you do? Of course, they got fucking huge dicks.
Good for them. Well, I figured it'd be a huge dick. Most people with huge dicks don't really do much aside from just have a big dick. Just like,
But in alien culture, small dicks are more prized.
The ABC.
God damn, I can't wait to be an alien.
The alien. The ABC. The alien big
Acorn
cock.
wrestling in a hacky sack.
Is that funny?
What's
The
that?
ABC.
What?
Alien big cocks.
It's funnier the third time you said
That's
it.
for you. That's your next Joey
The
Janela
rule of
spring break.
threes.
That's
It's a
it.
tag team, the Alien Big Cock.
No, I think that's the name of his next show. Is Alien Big
Joey
Cock.
Janela.
Joey
Alien
Janela's Spring
Big
Break
Cock?
2.
Alien,
Alien big cock.
All right,
Reckoning.
can do it.
That's it.
What's your favorite dinosaur, man?
Probably the T-Rex.
Bullshit answer, man.
Why?
It's a fucking generic shit. Like
He pulls up a dinosaur he doesn't even know what it looks like.
Allosaurus. I know exactly what he looks like.
Fucking T-Rex is the Hulk Hogan of fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah.
He's more of a flair guy.
Nah, man.
He is
What's the flair of dinosaurs?
Go
The
on.
flare of dinosaurs? I don't know, probably like a Stegosaurus or something like that.
Not fucking
I'm thinking-
Stegosaurus. Fuck out of here.
The ultimate warrior of dinosaurs is fucking for sure the Allosaurus.
I can agree.
Yeah. That's why he was way better. I was a warrior guy as a kid. You guys were Hogan guys? You ever
That was a
rip up
macho
old
man guy, actually.
I could tell he was racist. Even when I was a kid, I was like, there's something wrong with that fucking guy. He's going to say the N-word.
Eat
Yeah.
your vitamins, say your prayers, no more.
Yeah. And I knew that in Kentucky where the N-word was common.
Well, I mean,
Well, you think there
That's
was-
how you greeted people. That's where this came
You think
from.
there is? You ever sit down and think, was there racist dinosaurs?
For sure.
I mean, I think they all hated each other.
T-Rex was a world-renowned racist. That's why only assholes.
But didn't like Bulgarians. It's real weird. He had one real very specific.
I think T-Rex was the one that ate the racist dinosaurs. Like, fuck you racist.
So you think he's more of a civil rights leader of dinosaurs?
It's a real. No, he was like a white knight.
I don't know about civil rights leader, but kind of like the big man.
So the military wing of the civil rights movement.
Yeah, okay.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
You'd say the T-Rex is hawkish.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, Allosaurus very concerned about ethics
bite-
and video journalism.
Yes.
Biting ass and collecting a payday.
Nice.
That's a T-Rex.
That's your
T-Rex
next
is a real
shirt.
Dink. Yeah. Oh yeah.
If that's not your next like
Biting
Janela
ass,
shirt,
collecting
biting
payday.
ass, collect
Joey
And then on the
Janela.
back, alien big
Pair
cock.
of sunglasses.
Alien big cocks.
Alien big cock.
Hashtag. alien big
ABC,
cocks.
baby.
You're getting so much from this interview already. It's young yet.
I don't know.
License.
You think ghosts are real?
Ghost.
Yeah.
Huh?
They were real when they were aliens.
Hold on. You think ghosts are real? Ghosts. that was the answer. Cut, print, move on. That's what ends.
I don't think ghosts are real.
Why not?
I don't
What's your
believe-
explanation? You know, there could be such thing as a ghost.
Because then there'd be a ghost Allosaurus. Just
Because
carrying
That means
So-
there's an afterlife, and then it gets in. Like, I don't believe in God.
But what
and
if the
there's whole thing.
afterlife is just here, living as a tortured soul? Ghost.
like the movie The Others with Nicole Kidman.
No, I never seen that shit.
Classic. Well, it's not classic at all. It's just a movie.
Do you think goats are real?
Goats.
It's my favorite question. I laugh every time I read it on it.
Follow up.
Ghosts
You
slash. I
wrote
swear to
that
God, yeah.
down?
Ghosts slash goats.
That's what I think of goats.
I wanted to make a movie where, like, you know those TV shows where they're like ghost hunters or whatever. Like they like go into a place and they're like, "Are there any ghosts here?" And then they have a little thing. And I want to.
I know this is going.
I just go, "Are there any goats here?"
Man.
Anyone, I heard a goat. I heard a goat. That's my dream.
Why haven't you fucking done that
I
yet?
don't know, man. I'm lazy.
That's a guaranteed fucking 2,000 hits on YouTube.
I want to talk about those shorts you're wearing right now. What are those? Where did you get Where did you get them?
I don't know. I don't remember. Probably the mall.
But
You
like,
bought them like that? You didn't cut them?
No,
he made those.
Yeah,
those
I
are
didn't make
those are
those.
homemade.
No, these are bought like this.
No.
Yeah.
From where?
I don't know. The same place Justin Bieber shops, probably.
Jersey shit, I think.
Yeah, 'cause
Where are you
that's
from
like,
in Jersey?
The shore.
Oh yeah.
Is that the name of the town?
Like.
He grew up on
Asbury-
a beach.
like a beach area.
It's
Where
Kind of
you
like
from?
Asbury
Long Island?
Park
Yeah, Long
and
Island.
Asbury Park. That's Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bam Bam Bigelow, yeah.
Oh,
Greenies
yeah.
from Asbury. Still
Did you ever
known
do
as
that
Greenies
move?
from
You should do that move.
I've never done that move.
But you're real
Tattoos on your
unsafe.
head. You should star in a Damon Wayans movie. He's
Wait,
in,
were you in a Damon Wayans movie?
Bam Bam Bigelow's in Major Pain.
Yeah.
Is he
As a
really?
Oh, I've
biker.
never seen Major Pain.
Oh, you gotta see
I've
Major
never
Pain,
seen
brother.
You don't know movies if you haven't seen Major Pain.
It's
I'm
my
just a
favorite
big
movies.
Others guy.
No Country for Old Men, Major Pain,
Spice World.
Spice World 2,
I've seen Spice World.
little known sequel
Yeah.
that I made
A
myself.
Hard Day's Night just with Spice Girls. That's it.
This guy's doing whispers over here.
He's
like
wrap this shit up.
He's like this.
Just talking on Major Pain.
This has been the longest 90 minutes.
No, do you have a movie like if it comes on you have to watch the entire movie? Like no matter what movie it is, like
Probably Benjamin Button.
comes on a lot.
I'm trying to think. Major League.
Yeah.
No movie makes me cry harder than Major League.
Really?
Cry?
Yo, when fucking Jake Taylor drops the bunt, calls a shot, gets brushed back, refuses to dust himself off, drops the bunt, he's cruising down first, and it's like his knees are fucking terrible, and
I was
it's
like
his
cruising
last
is the word.
chance.
Yeah.
He's fucking, he's got it all, and then Willie Mays Hayes is rounding third, and then they do the throw, and oh shit, and then he touches the base, and his knees give out, and he falls down, and then Willie Mays Hayes slides into home. I bawl like a baby.
Wow.
I don't know why. It really gets me.
You're a
I've
big-
never seen
If I need a good cry, you know, every now and then you need like a catharsis, like
I never
Major
seen the
League.
movie.
Man. Fuck.
You ever
What?
seen Major League?
Major League.
That blows me away.
Pause now. We're going to buy Major League on
We're gonna watch Major League and now we're doing a film review.
The rest of the interview is just the movie Major League.
I don't like pause now. We're gonna beat the shit out of you.
I'm
You've never
gonna
seen Major
fuck
League,
this
you
kid
fucking
up.
loser.
We're gonna cut your foot off.
I'm licking them. old man, like an elderly person, I'm like, my days of beating the shit out of people.
Hey, you gotta watch Major League, man.
Well,
It's great.
It's like
You can watch Major League 2, but you don't have to.
let's watch Major League 2
skip.
Facts
first.
and Minors is 3.
Nah, man. They replace, like, fucking
You're
Wesley
like Tom
Snipes
Berenger.
becomes Omar Epps, and it doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
which is like a lateral move considering they're nowhere near the same age.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes was old in Major League 1.
What's that?
Wesley Snipes was old in Major League 1.
Yeah.
So wait, they just replaced Wesley Snipes with
Omar Epps.
I didn't even
They
say
just,
it,
like,
Yeah, nobody says anything.
This guy
Yeah.
looks-
Racism at its finest.
Major League 2 has Black Thunder and White Lightning, which
Yeah.
is Omar Epps and Jesse the Body Ventura. It's a movie they made.
Also,
together.
they
It's
change a lot of the characters and make them like really silly people. So like,
Yeah, the first one's rated R, the second one's rated PG.
yeah,
Plays a little more broadly.
the second one does not. It's just hot garbage. The first one is like one of the ball players like rich from playing baseball and like
Corbin Burnson.
Corbin
Yeah.
Burnson playing.
LA Law. Joey Janela, big
Yeah.
LA Law.
Yeah, LA Law,
Oh, you
which
got
is
that.
obviously the sunglasses.
Susan Day.
I have no idea what the fuck.
Roger
you're
Dorn.
talking about.
Yeah.
I think Janela.
You guys did a Roger
tuned
Dorn
out.
night. It was a
Disney Roger
PBG
Dorn.
show.
Shut.
Fuck, I wasn't even on that show. I wanted to be so
Two
bad.
what?
I think you tuned out. You've been just sitting there for a couple of minutes.
You're like, oh, these old assholes are talking about a movie I'd never
He
seen.
was the dentist. You ever see that
No,
movie?
he's
The horror
not that
movie, The
young.
Dentist?
Let's not pretend that Joey Janela is like a baby here.
I'm not a
true,
baby.
but-
I just never seen any of this.
How old are you?
28.
Yeah, he's a
I
baby.
think.
I'm gonna have to call and find out how old I am. What was your when you started in indie wrestling? Excalibur was astounded by this when he said this number. What year did you start indie wrestling?
Probably like 2006.
In what
You
company?
know you were there, right? I don't know why you're going probably on this. This is your life.
I don't know.
He's the bad boy, man. He has no idea what's happening right now. He's currently.
His top is shocked.
Yeah, he's.
Look at this.
Belgian White. Wow. 2006. Where did you start training?
I didn't start training.
No, I didn't want to say that.
It was just like basically one day I knew this fucking kid. His name was they called him the Bayshore DDP, Dirty Dan Pettit.
Oh God, I don't want to talk about
Is
it.
Isn't DDP from the shore? Like he's
Yeah.
the Bayshore DDP.
Not Bayshore. He's the shore DDP. He was.
Oh, so-
Is the difference.
It's like, oh sure, yeah.
So
Probably
basically,
threw a hell of a diamond cutter though, didn't he?
No.
he did do the diamond cutter.
Well, hell of is not the term I would use for it.
Haluva.
I wrestled Dirty Dan once, and he tried to do a lefty hip toss to me because he didn't know how to do hip toss. And he was wrestling for a while at that point. Hey, hey, Triple H. They don't know.
Oh, Connor's keeping an eye on us, guys.
Good to
Oh,
see you,
wow.
Paul.
Look like shit.
So
Bayshore DDP.
you want to continue this Bayshore DDP talk? Or you just want to?
I want.
Paul came in.
I want to talk
You wanna
about
talk about
nothing
ghosts?
but.
All right. So So basically.
Is he alive still?
Yeah, he's still alive. So basically, what happened was this: that me and my friend would go to local indie shindy shows.
NWS?
And,
Is that what you started?
NWS, and
What's that? What's in the
Dapper Johnny Falco.
Get the fuck out. That's not a real thing.
that was his,
That's a
that was-
name I made up.
Right?
That was his.
That was his name,
it.
and then there was the other guy, Gino Moore, who was known as the Purple Bomber because he filmed himself having sex with a young
Sex
lady.
with the
and
purple-
he was literally like
What's that to do with purple?
400
no, hold on. It gets great. He's like it was like a 500-pound man with a toupee, and he had a purple dildo, and he was just using it on her.
Ramming it.
Yeah, because he couldn't do it
Oh,
because he was a big fat.
at that point, what's
He's Jabba the Hutt with a toupee, just using his purple lightsaber on the
Gone
ground.
in
But what he's known for is his extravagant stories
Oh yeah, he's
of how he wrestled Terry Funk in the Tokyo Dome.
yeah.
So he's a liar.
oh, so he's very
Oh, he's the biggest liar.
He's the best. He's a front butt. It's the best kind of.
Hard fupa?
Yeah, hard front. Yeah, he would walk by and be like, "Oh, check out the ass on that guy's dick." Just let him walk away.
So basically, this is the shithole where I.
It is the best. Oh, because you know what? Everyone in that area just started in an we all had to do NWS. It was like
Well,
a rite of passage. at some
It was
point.
all like, there all types of names went through NWS.
Every show had the Patriot and Salvatore Sincere.
and
They're the same goddamn
double
person.
duty, huh?
I don't care. I don't think I'm exposing the business when I say that.
But that started a whole a wave of people doing double gimmicks. Like I would wrestle as myself, I'd wrestle as the
Were you
White
always-
Monkey. I would wrestle as Manny Moore.
Were you ever the wrestling clown?
What?
Were you ever TV's wrestling clown?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't big enough to be TV. So I was a little, vanilla midget. But I was Manny Moore, like on the poster.
Yeah.
Plus Manny Moore.
Yeah. Oh God.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fucked.
I'm leaving.
No, it wasn't my idea. This is the carny fucking.
I'll take.
This is the carny world.
Oh no, it's real
I
bad.
was born in.
End of it. What's funny is like in that same area, there are dumpsters you can get that are from National Waste Service that just say NWS on it. We're like, yeah, that's exactly. It's fucking perfect. Like, it is a literal translation, and it was like they would just take people like a Joey who was trying to get into wrestling and be like, well, just come on our shows, help us out, set the ring, sell some tickets, you get the wrestling.
So you never trained? You just showed up and you're like, guess what? I'm a wrestler.
So this is the deal. We'll continue with the dirty Dan Pettit talk. That
That's
like,
what people want. They want
like-
dirty Dan.
but it's ridiculous.
This is
It's
the
like,
most Googles this kid will ever get in his entire life.
this is
No E on the end, just ends on a hard
like
T.
we'd go to these local shindy shows at 13, 14, and we see this guy Dirty Dan Pettit, and he would botch spots so bad that we thought that was his gimmick. We thought that he botched shit on purpose. Like he would go for a springboard and fall flat on his face, and his opponent would laugh, and it's just like we're like, this guy's hilarious, this guy's great. So one day we seen him at the movie theater, and we're like, Dirty Dan Pettit, holy fucking! Like everyone in my town would hang out at the movie theater. We're like, Dirty Dan Pettit, dude.
Hoping to see Dirty Dan Pettit. The botch master.
We're gonna wait outside of the showing of Major League. Not actually gonna go.
I
in
never
and
would
see
have.
it.
I'm not
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit movie.
So
I live here and America's real. Like it always surprises me.
Oh, that's Triple H.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Paul, you have a weird accent.
So we see him at the movie theater. We're like, yo, Dirty Dan Pettit, you're the fucking shit. We love how you botch all these spots. You're hilarious. And he was like, so then he's like, yeah, you know what else I do? I backyard wrestle. And we're like, what? Dirty Dan Pettit is a backyard wrestler too? We're backyard wrestlers? And this guy is like our idol now. So he's like, so how about this? I'll come in and wrestle with you guys. Like, no
What's he
way.
asking for? What's the
Yeah,
price?
No, he's not asking for anything.
What?
He just
Charity.
wants to donate his body to our trampoline wrestling company, which we think is gonna be fucking the shit.
What year is this?
To like 2005?
This is way after backyard wrestling was a
Yeah.
thing.
No, backyard wrestling was very prevalent at this point.
2005.
So weird.
So eventually, Dirty Dan Pettit. What happened?
Judgy Triple H. Really looking down his nose at you.
Master Blast, I thought that was
That's
really
it.
weird.
Whatever.
So
So Dirty Dan comes in.
So Dirty Dan comes in.
Who's the champ at this point in Joey Janela's backyard wrestling
Uh,
extravaganza?
White Monkey.
we always had
White Monkey.
no, White Monkey was that was a future creation.
That got crossed over so much.
You had a more racist creation than that.
Yeah.
That wasn't my
It was
idea.
Manny Moore.
And also the yellow Chinaman.
Yeah,
No.
you had the dirty Jew came in.
God. Why am I
This is his fetish. I'm
But,
I watch it on YouTube, guys.
so anyways, he never called us. He was like, fuck these little
He
fuckers.
big leagued your backyard.
Yeah.
Dirty Dan.
So,
Dirty Dan's dead.
so all of a sudden, there's this thing called MySpace that comes out. And MySpace is huge. So
Not
the
familiar.
first day I get MySpace, it was like I think like the opening
You don't
of.
need to explain MySpace.
No.
So for you guys,
Is that a New
MySpace
Jersey
was
thing?
like basically like the takeoff ramp for social media.
Yeah, there it is. Before, after Friendster.
It's gone off the rails. All right.
So anyway,
Is Dirty Dan on MySpace?
Yo,
he
this
This
is
is top 8.
He added me.
this is the fucking story of
Danny
something.
DeMonto's in his top 8?
No. Danny DeMonto once broke his arm, but that's a different story.
Yeah, no.
Rewind.
No. We have to finish how Janela got wrestling. We're getting derailed. Finish this, and then we can talk about all. This is gonna be an hour and a half of Dirty Dan stories.
Once broke his arm.
Oh fuck. So the first day I get MySpace, the first thing I do is look at all the Backyard Wrestling Company in my area, and I start sending out messages. So, yo, my promotion, your promotion, we get together. You can come wrestle for us, and we'll wrestle for you. Yeah. And that's what happened.
No, it's talent trade.
But it just so happened that the company in the next town over.
Company's real loose term.
Did you see their articles of incorporation?
6 guys who wrestle in dirt isn't a company. Let's just start with this.
But the fact was that was the backyard wrestling company that Dirty Dan Pettit wrestled in.
Did he wrestle or did he run it? Because I don't picture him being...
No, he didn't run it.
Okay, yeah.
He didn't run it. He was there, and so basically that's how Joey Janela got into business. That's like, the fucking...
The crazy thing is that Dirty Dan was Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan. But that's enough.
So
what's Dirty Dan up to nowadays?
Oh,
same exact place.
Same exact thing.
He's still wrestling in his backyard. He's 37 years old.
Pretty much.
I don't care. Honestly, if he still was, I would not be surprised. Like, it is no... Like, it's hard to describe.
He just got out of jail like 2 months ago.
Oh, for what?
I don't know.
Probably not.
DUI maybe.
My response wasn't gonna be good. So he the one time
you worried Dirty Dan was gonna blackball you for.
No, I just don't want to say. I just don't want to say anything where it's gonna get me sued on high spots.
You're kicked off the New Jersey back.
He's thinking Dirty Dan. He was thinking that Dirty Dan was fucking sharing emails with Rude Boy Riley.
Yeah, they were in the same Tumblr. So. So
it's called on.
So
allegedly.
NWS was like I have a Wednesday or Thursday because he would run random Wednesday and Thursday shows.
Once in a while.
Yeah. So you have a random Wednesday Thursday off and you go, I'll wrestle there and make some money and go home. Like it was like a thing everyone did at some point. But so we hit up Dapper Johnny, big whatever.
Dapper Donnie.
Dapper Donnie.
Super racist.
Real racist. So we would call. Yeah, this is
super glued his eyes like this.
So we would show up, and he the one time I went there, and Dirty Dan was in the ring, and he was pretending to call a spot or whatever it was, and he had the headlock, but he had his feet backwards. So me just being dude, you just want to switch your feet, you want to make your set.
You being an asshole.
Me being whatever, me being a piece of shit, and he looks at me and goes, I know what I'm doing. Cool, man. So I wrestled him that night because Dapper Johnny thought that'd be hilarious. So we're wrestling, and then he throws a left arm hip toss, and I'm like, oh, this is it. This is where my life is going. And it wasn't like a hip toss. It was like a, just take that, brother.
But on the right side?
Yeah, like this. He legit did this.
I wouldn't wrestle a guy. He's innovative. He's changing the game.
Yeah.
Japper Johnny, what's his name?
This guy technically was my fucking trainer. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Everything makes so much sense.
That's it. No, so basically this guy says, listen, come to these NWS shows, set up the ring, and just go in there beforehand and just fuck around. So I did that for a month, and then I was just like, you know what?
You were cruiserweight champion.
TV champion.
Not yet.
TV champion. I like shitty indies that don't have TV having TV champions.
Yeah, that's right. It's like constant.
Not yet, but basically I just lied to the Dapper Johnny. I said, listen, hey, I trained at Rockin' Rebels.
Yo, Rockin'.
You were name dropping key elements of professional wrestling.
So I said, yeah, I train at Rockin' Rebels School. He's like, hey kid, how many tickets can you sell? I said, I can at least sell 10. I sold 3.
But you just tell them they're buying at the door.
That's it.
That's the way you say it. It's like they're buying at the door. They go, all right, good, and that would be it.
But he knows better because he's like the super carny of all carns.
Absolutely.
So he knows if you said they're buying at the door, he wants a list of your family and friends that are buying tickets at the fucking door.
Yeah.
So that's how he got into business, and I'm here 11 years later, and I'm still the shits. I'm just kidding.
Dapper Johnny's like the stereotypical Bluetooth in the ear clipboard of people garbage carny indie wrestling promoter. He's the stereotype. Everything you can imagine about carny indie promoter is this guy.
Definitely sells WWE action figures.
Yes,
at the show.
100%.
No, he wasn't. No,
they always.
That bad.
No. I'm saying that type of person.
He would have people around him that sold bootleg.
That he got from his basement. Let's not pretend.
Yeah, there was just this extra visceral.
Yeah, he just had he always had like a little. There was always like some sort of a scheme going on. Like he would tear down people's posters.
Well, he would send us to tear down people's
Yeah, he would send this exactly it. No, he was like he
would drive us to the location of the show.
But he couldn't be seen tearing down the
Like
poster.
he drove a fancy car. He would let us out of the shop and we'd go down.
He drove
a PT Cruiser.
Yeah, he drove an early
He did
model.
not drive a fancy car.
Early model
Let me clear that up right now. He drove a PT Cruiser. Let's not
But
pretend that
it was the DX model, it wasn't the EX.
Yeah,
It didn't have power windows or air conditioning.
Yeah, heated seats.
This is what we had in the U.S. This is like you guys.
Whoa, who are you talking to? We're all American.
He had the
This is
Dixon.
Triple H.
He had the nice Dixon tours. We had shitty NWS.
That's an oxymoron. I mean, that is an oxymoron.
At least it was nicer than this.
Well, it's funny because to them it'll be like it's like an American going over there and being like, "Oh, I'm on the Dixon tour." It's like we'd be like so happy to do it. Over there, they're like, maybe not so much. Here, it'd be like, "Oh, I'm trying to get indie shows. This one indie company's willing to book me in Jersey or whatever." It's the same thing, and then they go, this is hot garbage.
It's out of context.
Yeah, it's you're wrestling for the Purple Bomber. Gino, I mean, like to describe Gino Moore as like a hilarious. Like the toupee was literally the worst toupee I think I've ever seen in my life.
Gino Moore is if you ask Sean Waltman about Gino Moore, he's gonna tell you right away 6 Gino Moore stories that he knows. He's a legendary figure, and the thing was, no one actually knew if he wrestled or not. And last year, all of his wrestling matches got released on YouTube from Philly in the 80s. So it's real.
I can't. This is like that movie Big Fish. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. It's a good reference. We are really sponsoring Tecate here. All right.
What does Tecate stand for?
Oh shit! Hold on.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Put it on. That's what Tecate means.
You gotta show it to Hart.
En español. They saw it. Do you on Google?
So you're wrestling for NWS.
That's it.
What titles did you hold?
The cruiserweight, probably 12 times.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Every show, the title belt was always changed hands in some respect, except like the world title. It was always the Patriot. I think.
It was always me, and it was me, Frightmare, and JD Smooth. That was the Frightmare made his debut in NWS.
Really good at Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Frightmare made his debut in NWS because he was 17 because he couldn't wrestle in Pennsylvania. So Frightmare is technically an NWS guy.
Original.
Can't wait to tell him next time I see him.
So WWE
NWS
decides to watch this, and they say, "Shit, NWS was kind of fucking sweet. Let's bring it back for a Tuesday night show."
Did you ever do a TMPW company?
Yeah, I did.
There's a couple of TMPW, which is Total Mayhem Pro Wrestling, but it was actually called we called it 3 Mattress Pro Wrestling because it was beds in a room like that. So it was
No, I didn't wrestle in that.
No, but that's what it's described
But
as.
that's how Pinky Sanchez got his start.
Yes, I know. It's all fun. Like there's so many like random like.
But no one, I don't think any other area of the United States has these.
Oh, I think he has Kentucky stories that'll blow you the fuck away.
Probably.
I kind of did it right, guys.
Yeah.
Started training at 15. Got trained by like a good, reputable wrestler in the area. Couldn't wrestle in Kentucky because they have an athletic commission. Went to Tennessee. Did some dog shit shows. Turned out to be one of the best ever. Like, I don't.
PWG champion.
No,
He's the Ricochet of wrestlers from Kentucky.
pretty much. I do like running through old guys' names like they were on shows. Like you had Dirty Dapper Dandy. What was his name?
You're not confusing the two characters.
Yeah,
They describe
Dirty Dan.
There was Southern Thunder Tony Rage.
Southern Thunder is a great line.
Rage.
That's what I would call my boner. You like my Southern Thunder?
His finish was the puddin' pop leg drop off the second rope.
Loosen up, Southern Thunder. What's his name?
Was his
Southern
tie?
Thunder.
Was his tie up
Tony
like
Rage is coming
super?
through.
Did he have one of those like super soft tie-ups?
Yeah, you don't want to stiff a guy. I came up with guys doing that bullshit, this thing, like, don't stiff me, brother, give me a fucking...
Everyone did though. Did you get people talking in Carney?
The crab claw.
Oh, yeah,
The
it's like,
crab claw.
oh, you're stiff. Oh, you got me all. Weezerk the Meezarks, Breezother.
Yeah. They're called. I guys who tried to call Carney in the ring and then they didn't know Carney, but they pretended to because they were.
Because they're fat.
They're like, yeah, I'm a vet. They're like 3 years in the wrestling, and yes, you are. You are a vet.
Who else is around? Drop some of your. Who's NYWC shitty name?
Wait, how did Danny DeMantis
Southern
break
Vinny
his arm?
Styling.
Brimstone.
Brimstone is the best.
There was a Brimstone in my home.
There's always a Brimstone.
There's a Brimstone and a Drago, and they were a tag team, and both were so terrible, so bad.
Brimstone had the first girl that got into at the NYWC school was whatever his girl was, so we call her Ms. Hellfire. So they could be Hellfire and Brimstone.
Oh, that's it's almost like they thought.
Classic corporate.
It was hilarious.
Classic
This guy Brimstone had a guy who could draw comic book art. So he's like, make a comic book of me. He convinced this guy to make a comic of him. I swear to God, it's all true. It's soup to nuts.
That was.
Artistic talent is relative.
No, so it's actually like a well done comic book. And this guy did for like no, seriously, I'm not like visually. It's a well done comic book. I don't storyline. I didn't read it. I'm not going to. So Brimstone actually took the comic book, made it into a lot of copies of this comic book. He then opened a storefront on a major turnpike in Long Island that he wouldn't sell the comic book out of. He just had the storefront.
He had like a cut out of himself.
Yeah, cut out of himself. He cut Borderhound Comics. So you go to knock on the door, you walk in, and he'd be like, "Sorry, you can't come in here." And he'd be like, "Wait, what?" It's like, "No, we're just a store. We're just a business. We're not a storefront."
Unless you're trying to buy.
But they're in a strip mall on a major turnpike.
So he spent like $3,600 a month.
Yes, he was paying premium rent on a strip. So he literally did it just so he could tell people he had a store that sold his comic book and he could do these things.
You can just make that.
Had his own roast.
He had his roast. He advertised Hulk Hogan was going to be there. He advertised Iron Sheik was going to be there. Mike Tyson was going to be there.
No, none of them showed up.
Turns out none of them knew Brimstone.
Wow.
But he advertised it as MLK's or something like that. It was like
I think Dirty Dan Pettit.
I have no doubt Dirty Dan Pettit was there.
Dirty Dan was there.
He was booked.
There was a Brimstone and stuff.
Yeah,
too.
and they hugged like old timers do it, like the
Did he have face
cauliflower
paint?
alley.
Did he have face paint?
No,
That guy wore face paint.
He wore an Under Armour shirt and like one of those big beaded necklaces and leather pants.
Would wear,
What year was this?
You remember the flame shirts?
Up till recently, he wears the same outfit.
Like the flame button-up shirts
Yes.
that like you would get like at a
Oh, he
definitely had those.
His
leather pants.
Yeah, leather pants.
He came out with a
Lifts on the boots that are like that, like Kiss boots.
with a chair that was like spray painted with his name on and stuff. Even
No.
though in Kentucky you can't use weapons because
He just sat in it. It was
Yeah.
very, very decorative chair.
But he made a Wikipedia page for himself saying he had his own hot sauce.
Yeah.
He had his own roast.
It's
he had his own
amazing.
comic
If you
book.
look up Brimstone on Wikipedia, there's one of them like my brother and I got drunk one day. We went and we edited
Brimstone, disambiguation.
His one was there was one that was like Brimstone was seen at the red carpet for insert whatever movie it was. So my brother and I were drunk and we edited it to be like he was quickly escorted off
Put it
by
on,
security.
brother.
He had like all these addendums. And he lists himself as training. He trained me and this guy Johnny Ova who doesn't wrestling.
Wait a second. Whoa. You sure you weren't trained by Brimstone?
I'm pretty positive. He was kicked out of the school for a variety of reasons that I can't list on television.
This is internet television.
No, I can't. It's one of those things where it's like, I can tell you guys later.
Put allegedly in front of it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He was sharing emails with his
allegedly-
boyfriend.
he finger banged Kurt Hawkins.
He allegedly was a rude boy.
I knew it.
I
knew Hawkins
he
was a little weird.
Yeah, that's I'm right.
On that statement, I'm going to jerk off.
You know, the show
We just sit here for 20 minutes. Like, he comes out, he's like, oh, yeah.
just gives
Yeah, this is the first time that I've been here that the guest has actually walked off.
That's exactly it. Now this is weird.
Did you so? Give me some fun names from your hometown promotion. I'm trying to think of more.
Brock Vendetta.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Brock Vendetta. Hold on. Let me go through the list.
I'll tell you, so I can hear him peeing right now.
It's hard, Pete.
Good stream.
I don't.
That's the stream of a young man.
I'm not trying to be crass, but I farted in there, and the fart sounded like disappointed. It's just like a fart goes, "Oh." Like the fart was like, Dustin.
Also, all this crosstalk, I'm sure, is great for the
People
audio.
love it.
Oh,
People love
I
it.
imagine it is riveting for a audio based.
People can't get enough.
Yeah.
They love it when we
They
crash.
love the
With
banter
Triple
between
H.
Excalibur and Triple H.
Well, I mean, I'm
Jean-Paul Levesque.
scouting for the industry. And you piss hard, so I'm
You
down.
got a good stream. You got a good stream, kid.
No, everyone.
Hey, was
so
that
here's.
yellow? Was it super yellow?
No. I have tons of STDs. So it just comes out green now.
It comes out green in 3 different directions. Really gonna get that checked
We
out.
look past the logistics.
By the way, he has not buttoned himself back up. He just let that sit there so we can see what's going on.
I fucking love
Hell
it.
yeah.
He is the wild man.
Thank you, Paul.
No, yeah.
So what if we all just went around and named one real crazy, hilarious name from our local indie feds?
Oh my god.
Ending it's like me, Chuck, you,
Yeah.
then Triple H the last
Yeah,
one says it.
I've got one.
Go.
Ferret.
Oh fuck! I can't follow that.
What the fuck was this gimmick?
The coach. Well,
He was a big stiff guy.
Because the coach. No, I mean the coach was inherently cruel. A lot of us got away with the best nickname somehow. Apparently, he looked like a ferret. He was allowed to debut on the sole basis that they could announce him as Ferret.
Not the
Yeah.
ferret, just ferret.
Like
Ladies and gentlemen,
from
ferret.
yeah, like from England, it was always like weight and town. So whoever was wrestling got
12
that,
stone.
and got that,
10
and then
stone.
From Blackpool.
Yeah, no,
Ferret.
no, but then yeah, they didn't give him town or weight. They just went ferret.
He's my favorite wrestler.
So
We had Tigger.
Whoa.
Tigger because when
that's
he
kind of
bumped.
cute though.
No, he would bump and he'd bounce on his bump because he was so small. So everyone just called him Tigger, and then he wrestled as Tigger. He had like orange stripes on his like jumpsuit he got from like a workers like not like I don't mean like a worker like
Like a work release program.
work release program like they just spray painted like stripes on it. He became Tigger.
Sounds like fucking shit.
Ooh, there was a guy named Citizen Kane, and he was a part of a tag team called Southern Pride, and his tag team partner was Tom.
That's a fucking oxymoron.
His tag team partner was named Tommy Redneck. That was Southern Pride.
They were
And
well
yeah,
respected. In the
they
ring.
were fucking
I'm not
great.
having that. I'm not having that.
I'll give you
No.
2 guesses as to their entrance music, and if you don't say Sweet Home Alabama, you're fucking crazy. Because it was Sweet Home Alabama.
Ace of Base, I saw this sign.
Yep, got it.
That was their entrance music, yeah. It wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know why you would have said the
It
other.
wasn't a weird gay gimmick, even though everyone was like, yeah, we love the South, and they were like, oh, they're gay. We're
We love the
progressive.
South, but we kind of like Ace of Base too. It's a great song.
Everyone loved that
Swedish?
fucking song in '94.
Okay, Jack, you know.
I love that when he drinks, he has to have this thing up, so he's almost poking his own eye every time he drinks.
You remember 84 real well.
Triple H. Oh god.
Oh, Paul, you ruined the car.
He did the big spit.
Who's yours?
This is a little bit before. This is right when I got in, but Dave Mysterio.
Yes, I know exactly.
He would be Filthy Animals Rey Mysterio. He'd wear the overalls, and he got the sun tattooed
That's perfect.
on his arm, and would wear the contacts.
Wouldn't do the Bronco Buster, would do the Rough Rider. That's what he called it in WCW. You guys not WCW.
Yeah, we
But then Rey Mysterio tried to sue him, so he changed his name to Dave Webb.
Oh my god.
Had to stick with the Dave.
I know exactly what it is, dude.
I would love it if Ray tried to sue him, so he changed his name to like Mike Mysterio. like he didn't get why.
No, but then you'd
I
come
don't
up.
understand.
Roy
Fans would
Mysterio.
come up to him like, "Oh, dude, are you Rey Mysterio's brother?" He'd be like, "Nah, I'm his cousin."
Was he a white guy?
No, he was a.
Black
Maybe
guy?
he was white.
Latin.
What was he?
I would say he's probably
Italian?
Latino.
Maybe Italian.
Nah, I think it's Italian. Well, it's from Jersey. So
He's just dark Italian.
What was the Big Slam Vader?
Oh,
Well, that was good.
Yeah, that was the thing. It was
That's a
And-
Northeast thing, like
Yeah,
just shitty. Like there was
Oh.
the intake. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Inward,
you don't
Inward
watch
Taker. I wrestled a company called NWA Cyberspace that had Ice Cold Billy Austin and The Smoke.
Oh, the
smoke!
Remember the smoke?
You smell the smoke is burning.
The smoke. I remember the smoke.
And he also one of the other guys. One of the guys who ran it was a guy named Johnny Dreamer who named himself after Tommy. And I was like, of all, you have Stone Cold ripoff, The Rock ripoff, and then a Tommy Dreamer ripoff. Like,
The three most
the
famous
man
wrestlers.
in the crate.
Oh, you're mine?
Yeah, let's go, SoCal. What do you have?
No, shit, man.
There's this guy named Excalibur. He's
Yeah.
fucking pulls on his brain a bunch.
There must be
Oh. There was a guy named B-Boy who didn't rap or dance.
couldn't dance.
Just straight drop kick people in the face. That was
He used to hurt people for real.
I remember the first time I wrestled Scott Lost. I was explaining my finisher to him. I'm like, yeah, it's a double under, pile driver, sit down with it. And he's like, oh yeah, I do that all the time. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, I made that move up.
Do you
Oh, no.
think that?
I did it in 1998.
All right.
1998. Before Joey Janela was born.
Tally drive, man.
I was born in '89.
He's popping J drillers left and right.
Yeah, you know what? Fucking Jay Briscoe.
You would call him out? You
Jay
would call out
Briscoe-
Jay Briscoe
not-
right now?
Shoot on that motherfucker.
Not even a twinkle in his fucking mother's eye when I fucking invented the sit-out fucking double under a pile driver.
Jay Briscoe's like 36. Let's just get this right. He's 36 years old. He definitely.
Trevor tonight
you
did the
mean my
fucking
age.
the brain spiller, the Kid Sinister. That was Kid Sinister's finish back in 2000.
So
I'm saying,
this
no, I don't think he
motherfucker
made it
falls
up.
asleep.
I'm just.
What the hell's going on? Oh, this guy's going to sleep.
No, right now.
But then the story goes, it's like, oh yeah, I know how to take the move. I've just seen it all the time. Where the fuck are you? Like, nobody's doing that move. Oh yeah, B-Boy does it all the time. And he does it as like a fucking transitional spot. Like it's not even a fucking
Part of a shine.
Yeah.
Just double arm.
Indie wrestling, baby.
What else we have? Can we move on from shitty wrestling to?
Wait, how did the arm break happen? With,
Yeah, how did Dana Mono break
Buster
Dirty
Douglas
Danny's
and-
arm?
yeah.
Oh, so Frank Goodman, prevalent figure in the Northeast.
Yeah, USA Pro
Professional
Wrestling.
wrestling.
12-hour shows.
Would be the king of the ticket sellers. Would train or not, don't give a shit. If you could sell 20 tickets, he'd have pimps that would have ticket sellers.
Yeah.
That's how, he would get guys to pimp out ticket sellers to him,
Yeah, I know. I can name it.
like Johnny Diamond.
Yep.
And shit. So,
Johnny Diamond.
Oh yeah, that's the.
but once you see, if
Love all
you
these
saw
names.
what Johnny Diamond looked like,
I bet I know exactly what
he
it
looked
is.
like he looked like a fucking.
Tan as fuck.
No,
had to
he
be,
looked
right?
like a fucking third
Fat
tier
tan.
Batman fucking villain.
Yeah, no, yeah. He was like 70 years old.
That Batman fucks up his whole
Johnny
crew in
was
about
70
30
years
seconds.
old, and he used to come out and be like, "I'm Johnny Diamond Mayor."
Oh, like
Frank Goodman shows would have literally on them, I'm not kidding, like 8 or 9 male managers because they all pimped out wrestlers to sell tickets to. It's a classic
yeah.
wrestling. So anyway, so Dana Mono.
Just, it was a battle royal. We just beat the shit out of him with a chair and broke his arm. That was it.
Broke his arm with a chair?
Yeah, just beat him down with the arm.
Yeah,
that is.
I thought it was like a fun story.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
They were doing this.
So he beats the shit out of him.
Did he, didn't he like snap his leg in half on a moonsault?
Yeah, I was in the fucking match.
You were in that match?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went like this. I love Dave.
Old Joey
Like,
Catcher over here.
Because it wasn't my fucking
Bro, I'll
fault.
catch your
I
head.
got you.
I'll catch your head.
I personally loved Eddie D'Amato since like the fucking get-go. He's always supported me and always helped
the
me
get-go?
out. So
That's the guy go
This
get
is the Gecko Gecko.
This is the guy.
since the get-go, he supported me and shit. But anyways, so we're doing this match last year, and
They're so drunk over
I
there.
I wish
they're
a
laughing at
person
fucking.
actually thought that was the phrase, like from the gecko, like from the little lizard.
But
It's an aphorism.
Danny was a very heavy person, and he could do a moonsault perfectly. Correct?
Yes.
Do a moonsault perfectly. So he got the gastric bypass surgery, and he came to rest this match. And so when he hit the moonsault to the outside, he lost all his weight. So he completely overshot everybody and landed on the guardrail and snapped his tibia in half.
I saw the video; it was disgusting.
But I laughed at him
Sideways.
on the ground. I go, "You fucking piece of shit!" And he's in pain. And then I get up
Look
and
at his leg is sideways.
Dude, I didn't see his leg yet.
He
I'm
thought
laughing.
they just
I-
missed a moonsault.
because that's his. Because back in the day, he was known for like,
Missing things.
missing moonsaults
Yes, missing
and
things.
shit.
He
You
was
know,
Oh, didn't he like try to jump off the ladder and like ripped his pants and his
Yeah.
butthole was hanging
Yeah.
out?
that was like
Yeah.
that was like the legend.
That was actually supposed to be his retirement
about
match.
Danny
I'm gonna
D'Amato.
point it out.
Well, him and Kevin
He's always
Matthews
been very
and
nice to me. If you're watching
SSCW, Carmine Sabia.
Yeah, I was there. Stars Drive Championship Wrestling. That was the agoraphobic wrestling promoter.
Wow.
Seriously, shoot.
Oh, Mike Quackenbush.
Someone here still works for him, dude.
Oh yeah, this is Swamp Monster.
He doesn't watch the car shows. He's not gonna watch this.
So he breaks his leg. You get
He
up.
breaks his leg. No, but I'm laying on the ground. I go, you fucking piece of shit. And I'm dying laughing because he just overshot us. And then he's like, ooh. And I get up and his leg is sideways.
It's like literally like twisted.
I go, oh fuck. That was it.
That's your only.
I thought the moonsault. I thought we think of the gastric bypass was like a flying squirrel effect because he had all the extra skin. He just kind of glided. He glided over to the
Sugar glider.
But nothing negative to say on it. He's only been great to me. That's it.
You got any Jerry Lynn stories?
I did a seminar with him once. That's about it.
Fucking best friends.
You already told the story in my
What
show.
about the wiping?
Do you legit wrote that down?
Yeah, it's one of his questions is always about Jerry Lynn.
I did a seminar with him. And
You're saying no word about Jerry Lynn, I'll fucking swing on you. You know that.
But he's also never been in a real fight, so there's a pretty good chance
Yeah.
he'd take
It
him.
won't be good. I have nightmares where I get in a fight and I punch a guy and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Ooh!"
You throw a
And then I
road
try to do a
dog
nip up and I fall down. I try to do a lion salt. I can't do it.
I swear to God, if you got in a fight and Cobra Kane somebody, I would laugh my goddamn ass off.
I absolutely would. I don't know how to fight for real.
You got a fucking problem?
Here's what I.
No.
Here's
I
what
do
I-
have a Jerry Lynn story, a crazy one.
When you Cobra Kaned him?
No,
Oh,
Fuck him.
no. So
we were
So me
kissing.
and Jerry Lynn are fucking.
We're butt fucking.
this story is fucking.
He was not happy.
I wasn't even on the thing.
So at the time, I was training with CZW, and
Who was the trainer at CCW?
at the time it was like
John Dahmer?
It was like, no, that was after. It was
Was it Max
Gulak. Gulak was there. He just started getting out.
Yeah.
It was like at this time. Gulak was there. Sabian was there. It was like 2009. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
CZW
that little era.
Yeah,
era.
Sabian has a singles victory over Claudio Castagnoli.
He does.
Good.
Yes, he does.
Good. He should.
So I would hang out. My friend was Pinky Sanchez, unfortunately.
Man,
What the fuck's wrong with you?
You know how to pick 'em.
How dare
Well, I
you.
was also a fucking 19-year-old fucking kid.
I actually love Pinky Sanchez.
I love Pete.
He's hilarious.
Love is strong.
If you had to travel with him for a year, you wouldn't love
Oh
him.
no, yeah, he's literally. I drove with him twice in my
Or
life.
if you had
I'll
to be
never
around
do
him for like 9 seconds, you'd be like,
Yeah.
I
I mean, I love Joe Janela more, but that's fine.
So we're so Pinky goes, yo, let's go to this apartment. Let's go smoke some weed. I said, yeah, sure.
It already sounds sketchy.
Yeah.
It's sketchy. I don't know.
Let's
I'm
go to
19.
this apartment.
So I walk into the apartment, and it's Trent Acid, Necro Butcher, Jerry Lynn.
The trio.
Yeah, and I smoke a blunt with them, and then I slowly start to feel very fucked up.
It wasn't
Like
weird.
I start sweating profusely. I try to grab the doorknob to get outside, and I slip off.
You were holding somebody's dick.
No. I don't know. I guess we smoked some lace fucking shit. Now, of course, with Trent and Necro being there. I don't know.
You're telling me the guy who OD'd was doing some bad stuff? That's not.
Please
it's
edit
not-
that out.
That's not news. They died from.
Well, please, it's just I don't know. Oh, dark turn.
I like shooting.
Hey, you know what? Let's positive Trent Acid story. He wrestled on the show in SoCal, and he definitely outkicked his coverage because there's a porn star early 2000s. Her name's Cassidy. She's
Oh,
a
it's
big
Joey
girl,
Ryan.
and Trent Acid got before his match got a BJer in the parking lot
Yeah.
from Vivid Girl Cassidy.
Because he was the absolute fucking sex god. I don't.
No, you heard it
I
here
don't
first,
care.
folks.
Trent Acid,
He lived his
fucking
gimmick.
sex god.
Lived his gimmick.
He was a dude. One time I did a show with so I met Trent and like growing up, like going to Jersey All Pro Combat Zone, the NWA Jersey in the '90s when they first started. Him and Kashmir, like the Backseat Boys were the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they would get all the girls and all this. So when I got into it,
one of them would get all the.
Yeah, one of them got girls.
well,
One of them
one would get
said he
all the
got
girls. One would get all the girls, and then Trent would make Johnny fuck girls with his limp penis.
Shooting pool with rope.
He would make him do it.
But so basically,
I know you're gay, but you will fuck this girl. He's like, no, please.
So, but when I got.
But fuck this girl.
So, but when I got.
That wasn't on the thing. Now we're just saying butt fuck for no reason. That was before we started on.
But I got into indie wrestling. I was like, fucking Trent Acid is the god, you know what I'm saying? He was doing NWS at the time. He would be the guy who wrestled the Billy Kidmans or the Orlando Jordans coming in. And
The big name. Love that you compared the two of those.
So
You can't power bomb Orlando Jordan.
Good luck.
So one time. So one
Those are
time.
the two names
I would
they
just,
brought in.
Trent Acid would just bitch me around and make me go, yeah, go get me this and that and fucking.
get me heroin.
But one time, Trent brought some girl and said it was his sister. We were like, what? He's like, oh, this is my sister. This is my sister. This is my sister. So, eventually, Trent and his sister disappeared into a closet. We were like, what's going on here? There's a lot of sounds coming from the closet. It wasn't Trent Acid's sister. It was the Sandman's fucking girlfriend. And he was fucking her in the closet.
Why did he think the sister part made it better?
That's somehow better.
Because unfortunately, he was
Of
Trent
all of his
fucking
life
Acid.
decisions, that was not the one.
I mean, there's one that's
And
probably
she was
worse.
hot as fuck, though.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know
a
why the
sister.
fuck she was fucking the Sandman. I understand why she was fucking Trent because it was her
He's
brother.
a sex god.
He was a sex god. That's what I heard.
No, it's just, that's a story.
He was always very nice. I wrestled him once in my whole life, and we were like, he just were like, look, let's just have an easy match. It's a bullshit show. We're never gonna see each other again and wrestle. It makes no sense for us to realistically. And it's like bullshit match. I'm like, all right.
Dismissive.
I'm like, okay, fine. So he calls like clotheslines. I throw like this like clothesline, but I normally like clothesline, and I guess like the idea was the spot was I was gonna clothesline and fall down with it. It's just the way it was working.
STO.
So he decides he's gonna take one of those big like 80s like the arm comes across and he just takes a big jumping bump. No, just a big jumping but flat back. So I put my arm out, I start falling down, he does the thing, legit knocked him out. And I was scared shitless. I was like, wait, what the hell just happened here? So,
You're to blame.
yeah.
You're why he's dead.
And then the next day.
But the Backseat Boys. We can't argue that Trent Acid wasn't the fucking shit.
I'm not saying that. I will
He
never
was
say
the
that.
fucking
Was he your
shit.
guy? You were a big CZW fan back then. That was
Trent Acid was it for me. That was I got to wrestle him.
He's a big Ruckus guy. I got to wrestle Ruckus a couple times.
Oh, I never got to.
Never? Who's
I
the
wrestled
fucking
everyone
man?
else though.
Never Fat Ruckus though. Fat Ruckus is like the king of the world to me.
That was it.
He's the coolest guy in the fucking universe.
That was it.
Fat black guy doing dope flips. Like, yeah, I'm in.
I wanted to wrestle Reckless Youth and I never did. That's it.
Well, I tried to get him to come back this year, but he ain't having it. That's it.
Tom Carter's not interested.
Not interested.
No.
That's it.
Tragic.
One
You ever
time,
wrestle Lobo?
Tom Carter tried to fight me.
I
love
believe
old
it.
CZW.
There's a lot of people who tried to fight there, Joey.
No.
he's not in
Did you
a,
say
he's not in a
Reckless Youth
short
tried to fight
list.
you?
Yeah.
I would like to hear
So
this.
I did a show when I was 17 for Joe Rules. You know who he is?
Oh, Joe Rules. First off, Joe Rules is the best
Dope name.
because he would come out and go, "Who rules?" Joe Rules.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
And then every year for your birthday, every single year, he'll send you a picture that says "Happy Birthday. You should wrestle Joe Rules." I have to look for this thing, but it's like a thing. If your friends are on Facebook, you get this every year.
He said you should wrestle Joe
You
Rules.
should wrestle Joe Rules. It's just a
That's
picture of his
crap.
ugly fucking face. I want to look for it, but it'll
But
take
he
me way
was
too long to
Quack-
find.
He was Quack's and Reckless Youth's boy for some reason.
I don't know how that.
I
Joe
swear.
Rule?
Dude, ask them.
Text
Quack right
fucking
now.
At
He's
4
in
o'clock in
England.
the morning.
No, text him right now.
Actually, it might be.
He's awake now.
Let's just see. Text him right now.
Text him up. Hey, Mike, I haven't talked to you in months.
Text him,
Joe
right?
Rules, right?
But anyways, so
Never say that goddamn name again.
so we did a big fair show with for Joe Rules. He was running this company called JWA, and I decided to come out to Closer by 9 Inch Nails, but I thought it was the censored version, and I came out to the
Talking about fucking like an animal, right?
that's it in front of all these kids,
Children.
and I went in the
Even
back.
if
and
it's the
Reckless Youth-
censored version.
Still no, I guess.
Reckless Youth wanted to fight 17-year-old Joey Janela. That's my story.
I feel like a lot of your heat in wrestling for things like that is all based off of like weird things that you didn't think was going to be a big deal.
Yeah,
a big deal.
She's eating
This is progressively getting weirder. You want to zoom in on that? You want to get that?
Zoom out. Yeah,
let's just
Zoom in.
All right, we'll go back to the list.
Oh man, just look at him.
Sit or stand.
But what was your backyard wrestling name? We didn't went over that.
We had multiple characters each. I'll go down the line.
Oh, let's hear yours. I want to hear your top three.
Okay. Number one, the one that did the light tubes and the thumbtacks and shit was Kid Suicide.
Obviously,
It's always one.
he would have to do it. Yeah.
That was Paul Triple H's old gimmick too.
Yeah. Number two was.
We share so many attributes.
Number two was JJ Wingleberry.
What's his?
Oh,
What's his?
yeah,
What's the?
Get the fuck out of
He
here.
did like a sexy Eddie type gimmick, but he had a stuffed animal pet weasel, which got drowned.
Not a ferret.
Which got drowned in a jacuzzi, which led to a jacuzzi match where the opponent had to lock the other opponent in
Who's-
the jacuzzi.
who's-
No,
Yeah.
none of these things are logical statements to use. Like, oh, you know, when you've got the pet animal and the jacuzzi and there's no.
So we went to a jacuzzi match.
Whose parents?
A la Flair and Wyndham.
You know, I'm a Joe Janela fan, and that still is insane.
I get it.
Thank you, Paul.
Whose parents had the jacuzzi?
Oh, it's a neighbor's
My
house.
friend Tom.
Okay.
Tom was the owner of the
Tom?
company, but he was a stiff motherfucker. He would. I'm still friends. We're still best friends to this day. But if something went wrong, he would beat you with a crutch. Like he was like a real deal.
Oh,
Like,
he's getting the crutch again.
he was a real deal. He was a real deal backyard bruiser
Oh.
Brody.
Oh,
Backyard Bruiser Brody.
That's a new gimmick.
Might be my new character.
You're writing
I
that
might start
down.
doing
It goes
that.
on your list.
I might start doing that.
Oh.
Number three, who was your third? What was your third gimmick?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What is that? Probably racial slur.
Yeah. Are we going to like territory?
No. My third character, I had multiple more.
No, I know. I was saying top three because I feel like you've like 50.
Greatest hits.
This one was Mayday. Mayday was a play off of Mr. America, Hulk Hogan gimmick from SmackDown.
How is that a play? That's where this is.
Because my original, in a different backyard wrestling company, my name was Mayday.
That explanation does not jive.
All right. No. Cool. Fair enough.
That's it. High Spots Network. If you want to get some of my old backyard wrestling on there, I'll do commentary. I'll get it. I'll put it on VHS and do commentary.
We can't try to do business deals right now. We
Wait a
can't try to
second.
do business
Time
deals.
out.
I'll do commentary.
You're not getting a spin-off
with my
right now.
stiff, with my stiff friend
That's
Tom.
all
We're
it's
gonna
taking for-
try to ship this one.
Unbelievable.
We
You
get a
sit or
percent.
stand when you wipe your
Wait,
butt.
I need to fucking I need to get more money for the rub and tugs.
You jerking people off?
Hey,
I'm not jerking people off.
Are
I'm
you
getting
big?
jerked.
Oh.
you big R&T guy?
Oh yeah. What used to be when I was like 19 and shit.
When I was yesterday.
I mean, you know the Los Angeles International Airport is like the R&T, like.
You realize you're giving meth to an addict. Just stop it.
I was talking to Paul earlier about rub and tugs.
Yeah.
Never knew about them.
Really?
They just don't exist.
I can just do it myself. I'm
Yeah,
not-
I know. That's
Yeah,
exactly
I
the
feel like
thing.
I don't need to fund somebody else.
No,
to
but
do
some
that.
no.
I know the combination to my safe.
No,
I don't need a-
I need somebody to fumble with the dial for 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Well, I mean, I
She's
never
there
get in
with
there.
a stethoscope, like she's listening, like, and I'm like,
It never opens.
sweetheart, I got it. 32, 22,
when I was
14.
no, it started like this. When I was 18. Oh, what's going on here? Some
Paul's
politics.
a meeting with,
Yeah.
Some British rats politics.
I think Paul's
I mean-
meeting with Jeff Jarrett.
No, but when I was 18, me and my friends, we had a debate. Like, do they really jerk you? And I was like, probably not. So I went to a rub and tug, and from there, it was history. They give you the ghost hand.
History.
It's like a little tickle. They do it up your crack. And then they say, turn over. And jerk.
That felt vaguely.
I don't. That doesn't even make me want to do it.
Yeah, but
She gives me the ghost hand to my butt crack.
You
and she
love
goes,
it. You
"Turn
love
over."
So okay, let me ask you some practicalities about the rub and tug. Is it like?
Cost effective.
Wait, no, is it like is the price included up front or are you like?
no, you're doing for the rub and tug. Yes, it's $60, and then of course they expect a tip.
If I start crying, is it more?
Do you tie a
I'm gonna
20
cry.
around it just to make sure they know
Yeah.
it's about to
Yeah.
happen?
No, they go tip, tip, tip. But this is when I was younger. This is not now. I'm not like this, but I was a young boy.
I feel like you've had like 6 lives at this point in your life, man.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because like, this is like your life has been like so like, shitty indie wrestler, getting rubber tugs, thrown off of a roof, successful ass Joey Janela.
That's it.
That's the story.
It's like a biopic.
Yeah. What changed your life? Well, I was getting rubber tugs and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do a death match.
I would
with
like John
Zandig.
Zandig to throw me off a roof. You know?
Yeah, I would like John Zandig to jerk me.
That's the dream.
If imagine midway down, he's holding up that deal is just.
And then he breaks his back.
Come here,
It's the
baby
best
boy.
rub and tug
You
you've
call me
ever had.
baby boy. Come here, baby boy.
Probably the young.
Zandig tried to get me to move in with him.
Yeah.
I'm not even lying.
We're not moving past
No,
that. We're gonna go
This is the topic of this
Yeah,
conversation
John
from now
Zandig.
on.
Go listen to Existential Crisis
So he tried to get.
with Excalibur on the High Spots Network.
Did I say that on there? That I tried to get he tried to get me to move in with
Hey,
him?
you know what? I'm not gonna break your flow. Go ahead, man. But
No, this is
I
after
just want to
that.
let you guys know there's original content out there, not this rehash shit.
So tell us a story.
Nobody watches that shit.
Yeah, because I had a 2-episode
High Spots
spin-off.
Network Wars.
Wait, this or that?
Who has the best
Yeah.
interviews?
Family Guy is getting yelled at by American Dad. All right, so.
So,
I'm gonna fight you. Like,
I think
legit.
American Dad's actually the better
I think they're
show.
both trash.
No,
Yes.
American Dad is yelling at. No, wait, hold on. The Cleveland Show is yelling at American Dad, while Family Guy is sitting right around. Me and Greg are Family Guy. He's not.
I'm fucking Twin Peaks.
Yeah. What?
Guess what he's been watching on Showtime on Demand.
No, he won't stop talking about it.
I know.
Tell me about how you almost moved in with
Papa
the
John's.
ultra-violent icon, John Zandig.
Well, one day I just.
Did you ever talk about him personally? No? Okay. Just kidding. Go ahead.
He had no idea you existed.
For real.
My mom kicked me out, and I was like, "Hey, is anyone got an apartment for rent?" And
Was this on MySpace?
Zandig hit me up, and he goes, "Hey, brother, moving with me.
Yeah.
You can take care of my kids. Live here for free."
He's looking for a nanny.
An au pair.
This kid I threw off a roof. He'd make a great nanny.
I trust him with my life. I
Baby
trust him with
boy.
my kids.
And that was it. I go,
You didn't say yes to that?
"No, thank you."
Is the option still out there? I have a
This
nice
guy threw
apartment,
me
but I'll
into
move
a
in. I
fucking truck full of fire and barbed wire.
think I
What happened was he watched that clip and he looked at you. He's like, you know, you definitely, of the two of us, you'd make a better parent.
won't. That's probably it, actually.
He has like fucking 9 children and grandchildren.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That guy's got an ultraviolet seed.
How many E's were in that? How many E's were in that?
Enough to create
No,
10
no,
kids.
no.
6 to 9, maybe.
E. I
He might as well just sell his fucking Zandig sperm to a sperm bank.
don't think he needs to.
I don't think anyone wants it.
Go to your rub and tug place and you can start donating all the time.
You're right.
No, why?
Jesus.
I'm not gonna say it. I was
Would
gonna ask about
you
his kids.
spend $80 today, to have, like 60 plus tip,
No.
to have somebody jerk you off?
No.
Because I will.
Bob.
I really want Denny's,
There's
guys.
a big difference from now
20.
when I was 19 years old, you know? 19, there was no
You're crushing P
Tinder,
left
there
and
was
right
no
now,
Bumble.
right? You're just crushing P left and right. They saw that Instagram clip of you getting thrown off a building.
Yeah.
A little here and there.
Doing okay for yourself.
Sploosh.
What was your pickup line in the Jersey in Ocean City?
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't even know this one.
Oh yeah, I do.
I was supposed to be there.
Oh my god.
Be happy you
I didn't
weren't.
know this.
Of course I know this. You know what?
Guy's got sources.
So this has been my pickup line the whole summer.
Jacob Danbury.
Okay, this is my pickup line. Everyone be quiet. I go up to a girl.
You need to.
I go up to a girl. Hey, I think we went to high school together.
So far, so good.
Really? Yeah, I'm the kid that sucked my dad's dick.
So that worked every time. And on that bombshell.
What percentage did
Nah, fuck off.
How did I do?
100%.
What, like,
It did pretty fucking well. That was the thing.
I'm with you on this one.
It did pretty well.
Dustin's
Because they
taking
didn't
notes.
expect that. That's like a fucking straight fucking
But
crazy
you're not
curveball.
pulling in classy girls. When you do that one. Like you're not pulling a PhD student. You're picking up a girl who's little on the giving hand jobs in these.
Dude, Johnny Silver had me standing on the table before this happening. Standing
He's a
on the
real
table
creep
going
show,
at
too.
the big bar in Ocean City going, I sucked my dad's dick! And everyone would stop what they're doing and be like, what the fuck?
He's back.
That was it.
I like how you said Johnny had you doing that.
Yeah.
Johnny had a gun at you,
The
like,
raw
you
dog.
motherfucker.
The raw dog.
Raw dog is a little.
I'm still hot about him calling himself the Raw Dog. That's my name.
Well, yeah, he is.
That's Rick
Yeah.
Beanbag's
Rick
name.
Beanbag, yeah, Rick
Raw Dog
Beanbag.
Rick Beanbag
Rick Beanbag.
took the scene by storm.
Check his penis for
Briefly.
lesions.
Yeah, it was doing fucking tilt-a-roll head scissor takedowns.
I don't even think you didn't even actually wrestle as Raw Dog, did you?
I did in England once.
Oh, who was the one that
Dixon
you
show.
announce it and then like the next day you change it again?
I did that with all my names.
Oh,
I don't know.
whatever.
Okay, let's go back to this list.
You
This
sit
has got-
down or you stand up when you wipe your butt?
I stand up.
Fuck me.
You got bad
Yeah.
hemorrhoids.
What the fuck?
Wait, time out. So, okay, so you're just straight up.
Yeah, a little stand. I like to
No,
look
you don't have to turn around for it. Like
I like to look
I
at
360 it.
I like to look at my stool.
Full spin.
This is
I
unnecessary.
do a nice plie. And
There's
then
gotta be an easier way to do this.
I like to look at my stool, inspect.
See all the blood that's there.
Yeah.
Shards of glass still coming out.
It looks like a fucking Blade movie.
So hot.
Next question.
No.
Nah.
No.
Are you a wet wipes guy? Do you use the baby wipes? Or you just like a straight dry wipes?
Oh, dry.
dry guy.
Yeah.
Now do you
when you
fold?
spank your little crank, do you dry guy? You wet it down? What do you
No,
do?
I use Access toilet paper. I just wrap it around my hand and.
To jerk
Whoa,
yourself?
whoa,
Yes,
whoa.
Wait, what are you talking
We were
about?
still
Spanking
talking-
your little crank.
We're still talking about wiping buttholes.
Popping down your little boy.
What's he
What?
talking about, jerk
We're still
boy?
well, we were on wiping buttholes still.
He's talking about jerking my boy.
Daddy's asking questions.
This is what the people came to see.
All right, Daddy.
Daddy, calm down.
Big cat.
It's jerk session.
Oh, so we can all agree that like wrapping toilet paper in your hand and jerking off is weird, right?
I never
What,
do that.
wrapping toilet paper in your hand ever in any situation is
Yeah.
a serial killer.
I always just fucking put a sock on my pee and jerk to my thoughts.
I'm worried about the PP.
Oh, imagine the rubbing toy girl turns him over. He has a sock on.
He's just got toilet paper wrapped around the whole thing.
I mean, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
But it's the kind with
What
it's
is
the
this?
white sock with like the blue toe and heel.
Yeah,
like
but it's like one of the knee-high ones. There's
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
extra
Stripes on
It looks like
It's like a
Montezuma-
Japanese schoolgirl from 1992.
Looks like Montezuma's dick.
just wrapped in the.
That's it.
No, it's a good size. It's just a big sock.
It'll fill it.
Hooters or butts guy? What are we talking here?
Oh man, I like both.
Fuck
Thank
you.
No, I'm
It's not an answer.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone likes both. You have your fucking pick.
No, sometimes a girl would be like that's a butt I want, but that's a
Yeah,
pair of
sometimes
titties want.
I go, woo.
Papa Bear? Hooters guy. Straight Hooters guy.
Me and my friends, we basically named tits and ass after our friends who moved away when we were teens.
In memoriam?
So yeah, basically, if we seen a
Ice Mike's.
You got a nice set of Trent Acids over there.
So if, no. If we seen
He moved away.
If we seen a pair of flapjacks, we'd go, look at those Taggarts. We'd go, oh, have you seen Pete Taggart today? No, I haven't. And then we'd be like, oh, but what about John? Oh, have you seen John Duff around? And then we'd know that's a big fat ass.
It's so
That is all
unnecessary.
a little
fucking
bit
insane.
unnecessary.
Yeah, that's like.
Hey,
that's like
is John Duff on the train today? Is he? Oh yeah, he is. John Duff is on the train. He's just chilling.
John Duff's wife is.
This is
beating
like-
the shit
like-
out of him right now.
You're gonna be arrested for something crazy soon.
No, I'm not like that.
This isn't normal, man.
I'm
Like,
not like that.
Little Jimmy says he calls looking at butts reading books because he said if he spent as much time reading books as he did looking at butts, he'd be a genius. So he's like, "You guys reading that book over there?" Who are you looking at girls' butt?
See, I'm not that fucking bad.
Hey, little Jimmy's a smart guy.
What do we do now? One more list?
There's a lot on here, man. You ever cry on a plane?
No.
you ever sky crank it?
What the fuck?
You ever
Sky crank? No, I never sky crank.
Crank it down in the bathroom on an airplane?
No.
Listen out.
I've done all these.
Find things in life.
I've cried on a plane. I don't sky crank.
I
can't.
just started
I can't.
flying on planes.
Why?
So.
One, it's just not a comfortable scenario. Like,
There's nothing comfortable about an airplane bathroom. But
yeah,
if,
yeah. So what? I'm gonna jerk off in it? Like, oh, this is
what
uncomfortable.
would
Let
you
me get
rather
down
do-
on this.
What would you rather
It's
do?
not a choice.
What would you rather do in an airplane bathroom? Take a shit or fuck a sky crank?
Or both.
Multitasking.
Intriguing.
I've actually never pooed on a plane.
I put in a plane.
That's strange.
Very unfortunate.
I've rubbed
That's
myself
weird.
down.
Bill put in
I
a
have
plane.
great control over my bowels.
I shit on.
We're all proud of you,
Shit
Dustin.
on a plane, but he won't crank himself down.
I won't crank myself down. I won't do it.
I don't get it. I got half a mouth dog one time on an
I just go on Craigslist when I land.
It's from my girlfriend. It didn't really
I was gonna say
It was
you.
like half.
Trent's a real nice guy.
No one found that funny.
Greg,
I didn't hear you say. I'm sorry.
I said I just go on
Greg was just
I just go on
real
Craigslist
happy.
when I land.
Nice. That's what. Well, that's what it is.
I thought it was a funny joke.
you
but
have
no, it was-
lint on your belly. You look so shitty.
Just.
The ghost come.
Can we just change this to like table of body guys? Just
I'm gonna put
Dustin went to
Yeah,
the gym
dude,
today.
yo.
when you weren't gonna open that shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Every single one I ever
You know what,
did
it's
with
too late
Greg, I'm
now.
always the worst
I'm
one
sweaty.
in shape.
Not today, brother.
I feel great.
Old jacked
My
green
eyes
belt
sweaty.
Dustin.
Where we going now?
I'm dehydrated too, so I'm a little bit vascular. You, hey man, you ever taste your own jizz?
Answer the goddamn question.
Oh, I said it was comical.
This is what the fans pay for.
Probably.
This is a. I don't know if I want to do this interview anymore, or I don't know if I want to answer this question.
Next question, please.
Like, listen,
Earth, flat or nah?
Nah.
That's some
Yo, you ever taste your own jizz? Earth flat or nah?
I'm more concerned about this.
What's your favorite Dustin moment?
That's not a list.
That's not a list. That's a
Some of
bad
these,
question.
some of these are terrible. Fattest girl you ever slayed. Who wrote that? It's in my handwriting.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say John Silver.
No, John Silver would be like, yeah, you fucker. He's not subtle. He doesn't have like a.
What is this list?
He wants to know who the fattest girl you ever slept with was.
Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that one.
You wrote it.
Yeah.
That's mean. That's yeah.
And you know what? You were probably a low point for her too. Fuck you, George.
No, I never said
every
anything.
girl that I've
Hey,
ever
don't
slept
talk
with,
to
I'm
me.
I've been
the
in
worst.
plenty. I've been in with plenty
Joey
of
Janela
girls.
fucks good.
Thanks, Paul.
I will tell you, Paul Levesque turns to me earlier. Keith Lee's walking by, and he looks at me and he looks at him and he goes, I feel like Keith Lee fucks hard. Triple H said that to me.
Executive decision.
But he definitely is on his back, fucking letting the girl drape
You,
him. He
Keith
don't.
is?
I mean, I'm not
Keith
sure
Lee.
about that. I think that's
Yeah, he
well,
smashes.
I think
You ever been arrested?
I think he's and then power bomb.
Spirit bomb.
I've been
No, I think
arrested
it's
You ever been
vaguely,
arrested?
it's vaguely fucking hard.
like 10 times.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been arrested ever in my
I've been
life.
arrested like 10 times.
That's insane.
For what?
Just like under drinking fights, you know, fucking.
He grew up with a
tax
Jersey
messages
Shore,
with
man.
Rude Boy Riley.
Yeah, we can't joke about that yet.
Oh, that's okay. When this comes out, he's gonna be sentenced.
And his court date's in November.
When this comes out, he'll be on a PWG show.
Whoa, champ.
He's gonna beat you for the big green belt.
Hey man, how do you pee? Do you like some people pull it out through the zipper? I bring the full family out over the top.
All the boys.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Air him out a little bit too.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
boys. All the boys.
Where? How?
Biss.
Do you no when you're taking the wiener out? Do you pull the wiener out alone? Do you pull the wiener and balls out? Do you pull the wiener through the zipper hole?
Depends how I'm feeling.
What?
Do you alternate?
That's no.
Insanity.
I'm
No.
all the boys all
Yeah.
the time.
The
Well,
family
everybody
comes
comes
out.
out.
All
over
of the
top.
boys, all the time.
OTT.
Belt,
Pants, ankles,
hands, zipper, full
Pull the
on
shirt
butt
up.
down like
I
a
like
6-year-old.
I like that when you were gesticulating about how you pissed. You were like clicking a button, like you were doing a PowerPoint presentation on stage at like
That's
a
it.
consumer
Like I'm holding
electronics
a
show.
Like I'm holding a fucking Roku.
Well, if you guys don't look to your right, I have a
Like I'm
presentation.
holding a Roku remote trying to figure out how it works.
Well, I mean, it's all of the boys all the time.
What?
You like what you just freewheel?
Every now and then you pull like one nut out.
Sometimes it's fucking,
Do you ever pull shorts up from the bottom and pee that way?
Ooh,
Little
what
Greggy
kind of
does that.
psychopath?
Little
Yeah,
Greggy.
that's a loony tune.
Little Greggy.
I have, but in weird situations.
Don't.
Here was the rest of that word you decided to leave alone.
Yeah. Short and all words. I love it.
Janela's at that like real tired stage right now where he's also drunk, so this is gonna.
Just continue this fucking talk.
Fucking talk.
This is the Joey Janela TED Talk.
Yeah, my fucking PowerPoint slides.
As you can see here, I only have the dick out. The balls are left inside.
Here, I pull the balls out, but the dick is
Yeah,
inside.
pee all over it.
Hey, high spots, can I smoke in here?
No,
No.
we're gonna fucking lose the deposit in the room.
Oh.
You ever bang a girl that was mean to you in high school?
What?
It's one of the questions on here, man.
That's
I
not
don't make the list.
That's
I didn't
not
lose my
handwriting.
virginity until I was 19.
Hey, me too.
What happened?
We fucked each other when we were 19.
That's good.
You had to take a time machine though.
Yeah, I had to go 3 years back. How do you take it? Do you like to get it? That's a gym question.
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy's a good answer.
You really never banged a girl that was mean to you in high school? I did. Her name was Bobby Joe. She was super mean to me, and then I
No.
Because you grew up in fucking Kentucky.
Well, probably
Bobby
maybe
Joe.
in the
Why would she be mean to me?
in my 20s.
Have you
I
met you?
went on a rampage.
I'm saying, yeah, like not in high school. I'm saying she was mean to you in high school, and then later, you got in there and got after it.
Yeah, in life. I think in life, yes.
What was her name?
No.
Jennifer?
No.
Sally?
She's from the Jersey Shore, so it's Eva Marie or something. It's something.
What?
You banged Eva Marie?
Nice, good for you. All read everything.
That's scary.
I'm kicking his
Red
coverage.
girl.
This fucking interview went fucking.
Rather fly or be invisible? That's a real question. That's.
Be invisible.
I'm a fucking journalist.
Be invisible.
Incredible.
So I can hang out with Rude Boy and not get caught.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this is where the interview is.
I know we were following that.
No.
I mean, it comes up randomly.
Yeah.
The point's not driven home.
Fuck you. We're gonna beat the shit out of him. We're gonna pull like that deal, right? Dan?
Oh, what? We're gonna beat up Rude Boy, or you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
fight me?
like New Jersey, New York, are like all together.
I like to imagine he won't
As
be
one.
around anymore.
He's gonna
right?
come
Yeah.
out.
He's-
He's
he's,
not
uh,
gonna be like
Yeah.
doing
He's gonna have
NWS shows.
like
again.
18 to 24 years to like not be around in
I mean,
shows.
he wouldn't be the first. Like, let's not pretend that this isn't a thing that's happened in professional wrestling before.
He's got so grim.
I'm sorry, but I get hit with realism now. Like,
Can you believe this?
Yeah.
go back to the real questions.
Just
Do you
trying
like
to
to
have some
take it
fun
and
here.
give it?
You like to get
This is Dan on Monday. Hello?
Oh, taking a phone call.
But it's pretending to be me right now.
Hey, I saw you guys announce shows in November too with the convention. No?
It's a very long delivery on this joke.
All right. See ya.
Big Paul needs a bit.
It's a good
Big
one.
Paul needs a beer.
It's a good joke, right?
Pass it over to Trips.
That was just him getting turned down.
See, I was being nice and handing it over so it didn't explode when he opened
That was
it.
a bad toss.
Well, hell, it hit you in the hands.
All right, let's continue with this talk.
What's the last beehole you saw?
Your own or someone else's? He just fucking dropped like a psychopath.
Open it up.
Give me
Open it
another
up.
one.
Someone
Crack it
else's. Open it up and chug it like Steve Austin. Trick.
Oh goddamn!
No, do it. Just open that shit.
Pop that son bitch.
Or pop it. No, stop
What
that.
are you
Fucking,
doing?
stop that finger fucking poking.
Nobody can see this.
What a
That's
weird
the
face.
best fucking. It's just you guys reacting.
Just open it and chug it, man.
You can't tell me to ask questions and you're not going to answer them.
I want to talk about the how much heat you got after you and Leo Rush spot.
Well, he didn't do anything wrong.
Well, it was
Honestly.
my spot.
You told me to.
He called it.
So the thing was this.
So
that-
let's go over the bump.
Walk through it.
So it didn't explode. I gotta give it to him. All right, so the infamous spot, not infamous, whatever, but Joey Janela, Leo Rush, final match before Leo Rush decides to get up and go, be Lionel James somewhere else. Climb up a ladder. I just remembered. Climb up a ladder. Joey Janela slides beneath him, hooks him for a little power bomb, jumps off, puts him through a table. Leo Rush gets up, and they have a stare down, and then it leads to a spot. That's the infamous spot we're all talking about. So,
I hit him with a pop.
first is a power bomb, then the pile driver.
Yeah.
So, talk us through that spot, and then the backlash.
So I'm always trying to look for silly shit to do.
We've
That's
noticed.
just me. That's it. So, anyways, there was DJ Hyde gave us 4 tables from the match. 2 of them were good tables,
Fucking generous.
but 2
It's
of
an
them were
expensive
shit.
match.
2 of them were good, 2 of them were leftovers.
Tables are
what?
expensive as fuck.
Yeah, man. That's a $225 investment in that match before it even gets in the ring.
DJ Hyde bought like 30 tables from a flea market.
CZ Dub.
I'm not even joking. He bought 30 tables in bulk from a flea market.
That's he's a fucking shrewd businessman.
What a genius.
Yeah.
First time that's
Say what you will about DJ Hyde, and it's usually really good. He's a genius.
So,
Anyways, they gave us 2 shit tables. What Shawnee, who's the head of CCW security, everyone knows who he is.
King of the world.
He spray painted a yellow C on the 2 tables. My ADD ass used the 2 good tables for a spot.
that was supposed to be designed for the bad tables.
Bad tables. So I pull out the table, and the table has a yellow C on it.
Like, oh no, it's got cancer.
His table cancer. Basically, so I pull it in the ring, and I pull up the leg, and it breaks off.
Good.
So I flip it over,
So
and
you're
I
like,
said.
this dude has to know cell power.
So I said,
There's only one option.
no, seriously, it was supposed to be a pile driver. Seriously, the spot was supposed to be a pile driver off the second through a table, which is still,
Just nothing, yeah.
nothing.
But what was supposed to happen after that spot?
He was supposed to no-sell it.
Oh, okay.
It was my spot.
Alright, so now instead.
So I pulled the shitty table in, and I pull it far as I could, and it's right next to the ladder. And I go to Leo. I said, Leo, you're gonna take a power bomb off this ladder. And he goes, no, I'm not. I said, no, you're gonna do it right now. And he goes, no. So I put him. We go up the ladder, and
He's little, you can do whatever you want.
he's like, oh, fuck you. He's like telling me to go fuck myself, and I do it. They popped up, and that was it. And the rest was history. That was the story.
But then, what happens, because to me, there's 2 steps of the aftermath that I think are the funniest things in the entire
Yeah.
world. So step 1 is everyone just attacking you and being like, what the fuck is that? And so on.
No, they never attacked me. They attacked Leo.
True. I consider it a dual attack. Is that people shit cause
No one really shit on me. They all shit on Leo because he just got signed.
It's true.
Paul, what the fuck's your deal?
Here's one of the funny things to me was because
It's all very arbitrary.
you see people subtweeting it. You see people been shitting on him and shitting on him, shitting on Leo, whatever, saying they're killing wrestling, whatever else. Leo gets announced and signed to NXT. He gets announced for PWG. Those same fucking people are like, dude, I'm so fucking proud of you. Like, it's the funniest goddamn thing in the world to me.
The weekend after that spot happened, that Monday, I wake up in Nashville. Like, we went out that Sunday I went out with the promoter in Nashville, and I woke up that Monday at like 2:00 in the afternoon, and I got a text message that said, Bubba Ray Dudley wants an answer from you. I go, what? They said, call into this radio show right now. So I had to call in the Busted Open radio on Sirius XM and explain Bubba Ray Dudley why the spot happened.
How'd that go?
It was fun. It was nice. Larry Dallas is the real fucking shitbag. You know, you'd beat him up on a beach.
We don't talk about that. we don't. It's not a thing we talk about.
Oh, is this where Dustin says he's never going to fight, but he's actually beating up Larry Dallas?
You're asking me the hard questions. Let me turn the tables on you.
So that's all we talk about.
Is it technically a fight if you're only beating up Larry Dallas?
We don't talk about this, guys.
Larry
anyway,
Dallas
hey,
was like,
what's your worst injury? We'll make to the list.
I don't know. Not as bad as Larry Dallas.
He had the fucking boots put to him.
Dustin got done.
Dustin's at one of 2 points. Either attempt to push forward or address the issue and move on.
What
Address
is the downside?
No, we went into this on the Swan one.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
We're retreading.
Yeah.
Go buy the other.
Can I try to
one.
piss in this can?
How,
On camera?
How are you gonna do it? Over the top?
What are we?
Please wrap it up while he's peeing in the can. No, Joey, you're on camera.
Not the carpet.
Joey, you're on camera. No, don't zoom in. This is so bad.
This guy's trying to see my pee-pee. Alright, so what happened?
We're trying to figure out how much time we have so you don't pee in a can.
You and Big
We're
L.
good?
With you and Big LD.
10 minutes. You got 10 minutes of material left in you?
Now, I'm asking you, what happened with you and Big LD?
He's not gonna let this know. He's the bad boy. He's gonna attack you.
Big loud.
We fought on a beach and I punched him and then I had to apologize to the Dragon Gate locker room.
But his face looked like he just
I had to apologize to Saki Mochizuki for punching him.
But his face afterwards looked like he fought fucking Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, because I punched him twice and then I was like, don't break your knuckles, Dustin. You're smarter than this. And so I just started palm striking him. It was real. It was like, I did this, and I was like, oh, you're better than this. Come on. But I have to hit this guy, so I just started doing it.
What was the catalyst?
Yeah.
What was the catalyst?
I drop kicked him on the beach and slapped my leg, like a work drop kick on Miami, like we were out on the beach. And then he got mad at that and jumped me from behind and started trying to choke me. But he wasn't doing it right. And I turned to Sammy and I was like, is he trying to choke me? Sammy Gallen. And I was like, is he trying to choke me? He was like, I think he is. And I was like, all right, get him the fuck off me. And then he started talking shit and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I was really drunk. And then I punched him and palm struck him.
Dragon Gate USA, a lot of money to spend.
Seriously.
On vacations to
No,
Miami.
Flying
It was WrestleMania weekend.
You know how many times I've been to Miami Beach?
It was WrestleMania weekend there, and then I had to apologize in front of Loki and Shima and.
But even before that,
Yoshino.
the whole Larry came back to the area in the hotel, and he was like, he was like bawling, and his face was all swollen. And then Sammy Callahan came out of nowhere, picked up a chair and threw it at the snack bar, and then went in the jacuzzi and tried to drown himself. And Eric Cannon had to drag him out of the jacuzzi.
Larry or Sammy?
Sammy Callahan just walked in. Larry is crying, and Rich Swann is trying to calm him down. Like, listen, calm down.
None of the story is
Calm
going
down.
in any
I
direction.
swear to God, Sammy walks in, he picks up a chair from the fucking area by the pool, throws it at the snack bar, jumps into the jacuzzi, and tries to drown himself. And Eric Cannon fucking grabs him out. Sammy, it's not worth it. And Larry Dallas is crying, and you go, what the fuck is going on here?
But that's what I'm saying is that this gotta be like the weirdest because like one. Like the fight, okay? But 2, Larry Dallas is crying.
Yeah.
And then 3, Sammy is now trying to kill himself in a jacuzzi.
But
after
there's
seeing
like
this.
7 more elements to this whole night that adds up that I won't even say on camera, but
I don't even know.
that's it.
Yeah.
It's a
If
mystery.
they're the ones who can be said on camera.
Yeah. There's like
You apologize to Loki. He's like, "What'd you do last night?"
Yeah.
Your form was
You
weak.
did? What a fucking sellout you are.
They made me do it.
You fucking.
Dave was like, you have to apologize. Like, the Dragon guys are very upset.
What
like,
was your reason for punching Larry?
he was just kind of standing there like,
Key would call him Lawrence. Why did you
Charles,
punch?
why did you do this?
Why did you punch Lawrence, Dallas, Texas?
I like Loki's always been very nice.
He's very nice to me. I've never had a problem. But
Fuck him.
whoa, off cheap.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's how Joey gets booked in these random matches. He picks a fight, he swings out of his weight class, and he has to fight them.
He's a big fan of the show.
Yeah, I try to tweet Loki a couple times to come wrestle me, and he goes, "He's not in my league."
Whoa. What a piece of shit.
You are, not Loki. We're all on Loki's side in this one. Please
Yeah,
don't
sure.
shoot on
Listen,
me.
I'm an elderly person. I don't want to get fucking beat up by some.
He's hanging out with the YFBO somewhere, probably.
Sure.
At a
Mexico.
Korean fucking ramen bar or whatever the fuck they eat.
Ramen's actually Japanese.
I used to Chinese people.
Pho? I don't know.
To be fair. Pho.
Pho.
Yeah, please.
Pho.
Don't be culturally insensitive, man. You
Fuck.
were,
The lesser.
it's the last time you dogged. Fully dogged out. Dogged it out. What'd you do, man?
What
When's
does
the last
that
time?
mean?
Dog in. Deep dog in.
Straight
Dog?
dog.
Nah, man. When's the last time you
Like something
got
or
after it?
something.
Did the deal?
Probably
Went hard.
Falcon Arrow.
very recently, but I don't want to get into that on camera.
No, he attacked you for Larry Dallas.
Oh yeah, no. I have to tell word for word the story about fucking Larry
Just
Dallas.
gonna,
but you
let me
can't
just
tell me
stir
last time you
this
fucked
real
some
quick.
fat
I'll be
girl.
right back.
No, she wasn't bad. She was very attractive, but just getting out of a relationship and stuff, and just
Was
trying
it
to.
Sunny?
No,
you want me.
no. Sonny hates me. She's blocked me on all social media because she took a picture with Jushin Thunder Liger without his mask and posted it and captioned it with Jushin Thunder Liger, and I called her a fucking cunt.
Fair, yes, fair.
Joey-
Yeah.
Everybody's on.
Joey's always known for protecting the business.
That's exactly what I did.
That might be the first C word on any of these.
We won't censor it. We'll let that one fly.
Yeah, I know.
Mike, please censor.
You're on your own.
Trying to get signed to.
You gonna get that image suddenly going on in the up and up?
Wait, we talked about you fucking Missy Hyatt?
I never did that.
You fucked Missy Hyatt?
I traveled with her before, actually. I never.
Did you
got
climb
her.
in her to go there?
No.
Good fucking balls.
That's it.
What 90s wrestlers have you banged, man?
Mate.
Glacier.
Fuck Glacier.
Glacier Gilbert.
Sure, Dink.
Dink.
Dink basically ate my
Marty-
ass.
Yeah,
Marty-
Tiger Jackson
Marty
tossed your
Jannetty.
salad.
Marty Jannetty.
Shout
Scott
out to
Norton.
Marty. You fucked Scott Norton.
No, Scott Norton fucking went to
He
town.
went, yeah, he fucked you, yeah.
He beat you up a little bit, right?
That's it.
He looks like he can kiss you
Yeah,
afterwards to make you feel better.
Yeah, he's great. Probably the nicest.
This year.
You ever kissed a dude?
Stupid.
Jesus Christ.
No.
I've kissed 14 dudes in wrestling matches.
Yeah, I probably kissed a dude.
14, I
We'll just keep it at that.
Super heteronormative that you fucking kept track of it.
Yeah, myself.
I'm not saying I kissed 14.
No,
Probably kissed a
Which times
dude
a
once
week
in a
is?
while. Once in a while. You know, every.
WrestleMania weekend, Bill Carr kissed more guys than he's ever kissed women in his entire life.
Bill Carr didn't kiss me.
Guess what? He kissed Dustin.
He did it on tape and licked your eyeball, and it was really uncomfortable.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have you ever anybody watched that video? That anybody?
I'm gonna
any
piss.
chance?
I need
know
to piss.
I think we're about to wrap up.
Has he ever looked more comfortable than in that video? Because there's just moments where he's just like, I don't want to be
Because
here.
he's giant, and I know he could do whatever he wanted to me. And it's just me realizing, like,
That has to be in the film.
I don't even know if the camera picked
Who
that.
knows?
Oh my god.
Mike picked that up. All right, we can wrap it up when he comes up.
You
Just gonna
fucking
stare
hope so.
right into the barrel.
Let's keep this look.
But, hey, let's do a little mid roll here. Blue Apron, fresh ingredients.
Stamps.com. I wish we could get sponsored. He hasn't washed his hands.
Oh,
I wash my hands
He doesn't even put his pants back on. What are you surprised about the hands not being
From
on?
D'Lo Brown? It's like, why'd you do D'Lo Brown?
Oh, also, big
Called the
Dustin
Moppy
commentary
Brown.
tonight. D'Lo Brown, R.I.P. And I was alarmed.
I said
I
D'Lo
was
Brown was-
fucking alarmed.
I said D'Lo Brown was dead on commentary today.
I was.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
All right.
Was this any good? Like,
No, God, no. None of them have been good. I mean, this is probably the worst, but
You had Teddy Hart.
Yeah, that one. I think that one holds up.
Teddy Hart was talking about being a wanted criminal for
He is
murder.
still
or
a wanted
whatever.
criminal.
Are you a wanted criminal?
No. Fiona Apple is.
Do you have a Teddy Hart story? Wow, all right. That's what you want to go out on?
And on that bombshell.
Fucking Fiona Apple joke? Did you say you had a Teddy Hart story before we started?
I have a few.
Send him home with with your
Send him
best
home
Teddy
happy.
Hart story.
Okay, I have a few.
He's so majestic.
So let's just wrap this shit up. How long do we have?
Until you finish your story.
All right. So basically, I'm a big fan of. Can I get a beer?
I got it. Come on. I'll get Scalabers.
So growing up,
I'm throwing them to you. Throwing them.
Steve Cold's son Austin. That's what I call him. Like to have some fun, you know?
Perfect spiral straight to the hands.
So basically, growing up, New Jersey, independent wrestling.
Oh!
You can't make this room any grosser. You know how many people have fucked each other in this room? Like, there's a bed back there.
So far today.
I'm trying.
Alright,
Tell me about Ted Hart.
So basically, growing
Theodore
up,
Annis.
Theodore.
Jersey independent wrestling fan, Teddy Hart was a very prominent figure wrestling for Jersey All Pro Wrestling, who were probably the only people to have the balls to book Teddy Hart, as
beat
he
me.
would say. But anyways, years later, I got Danny D'Amato to book me versus Teddy Hart, second round of a tournament, and he wrestles his match, and he walks back, and everyone knows. I don't know if everyone knows in the back.
The back of the room that we're recording in right now.
Yeah.
Teddy Hart,
Jared, Karen, and Kurt Angle. Yeah.
Teddy Hart going,
Pat Patterson, what's up, brother?
Teddy Hart going like this. He walks back with a limp.
I want to hear your Teddy Hart impression.
Act it out.
It's big.
Let's keep it on him.
Oh, my meniscus! Get Pierre! Fuck me! Fuck! Shit! Oh my god!
He's really into this.
Oh, I think I tore my ACL. Joey, I cannot wrestle you in the second round. Do you see the ACL poking out of my knee? Oh, I think that might be my meniscus. Get Pierre, bring me to the clinic. Fuck. Get me some weed. Fuck. That was it.
And
No, but he did that, and everyone knew he was faking it. So there's a tournament the night before, and the next night is the return of Jersey All Pro Wrestling. Of course, Teddy Hart is booked. So I walk into the building, and I walk into the bathroom, and Teddy Hart is walking around like this. Normal person. He sees me walk into the bathroom. He starts selling. Joey, last night I tore my meniscus. I went to the clinic. Some bullshit. And then he was doing moonsaults in the ring and whatnot. So he's done this. This is his deal. This is the Teddy Hart I don't want to job out deal. So recently I wrestled him and it's been all fine. He still won't job and
He still won't job.
he's a fugitive and someone took Mr. Money. And that's how we're gonna end this.
Really?
Wait, what?
What?
No, we can't.
Cliffhanger. Dun, dun, dun.
Next episode, we talk about the missing Mr. Money, no matter who the guest is.
Former guest
Well, I
on the
have-
show,
I have-
Mr. Money.
I have a video. So this would
A fucking
happen.
proof of life.
No, he's holding him ransom. He has the video of it.
So this is
It's Joey Janela. Joey Janela's holding
So this is completely legit. Teddy Hart, Mr. Money was his money cat. That's why his name was Mr. Money.
Hey, you don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Mr. Money had the sperm of a cat angel. And with
wait. You might have to explain that.
Fans of the Popping Dogs extended universe know exactly who Mr. Money is.
Yeah. This is a post-credit scene, right?
Yeah, let's talk about the sperm.
This is supposed to be like a
So basically, Mr. Money was a cat to fuck all the other female cats and get them pregnant so he could sell all these other whatever. What are they? Persian cats?
Yeah.
So he had a very successful strain of Persian cats. So basically, when Teddy went to jail, his ex-girlfriend, who's like some kind of shitty female wrestler from Texas, took Mr. Money and got him neutered. So, Mr.
What? Why would you
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is big news.
Yeah.
This is breaking.
This is what's gonna sell this DVD.
So, Mr. Money now is a cat without balls, and he no longer can make new cats. So, basically, Teddy came up with a solution for me and Olivia, and he's trying to get many promoters to fake book his ex-girlfriend and bring Mr. Money so we can kidnap the cat. But
So he won't job to you, but he wants you to get involved in kidnapping a cat.
Yeah, but I have exclusive footage of a neutered Mr. Money. That is the first time ever live.
Guys, get in here for this. Breaking news only here on Officer and Gentleman.
I mean, this is gonna come out in 4 months, but still.
Breaking.
Here we go. Let me find it. It's all dick pictures.
I don't doubt that.
You save them?
Yeah.
Never taken a picture
What?
of my own dick. Never once.
I
Never once in my
have.
life.
I get drunk and send it to Team Snapchat. Happy birthday to you. Nobody else wants this.
The balloons filter.
Nah, it's alright.
I would just like to imagine like 2 o'clock in the morning they're on Team Snapchat. It's like, oh my god, look at this puppy. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
This is some shitty intern. Like,
Yeah, it's like I have to respond to every single one of these. Fuck.
Is that discolored?
Why does it look like
Let me
somebody
find this.
smashed
Give
with
me
a
1
hammer?
second. It's worth the time. It's worth the time. The Mr. Money footage.
We could actually, at the end of these, we
So
always play
this-
one of his matches, right? So we could actually
So
just
you're gonna-
start the match and then
Yeah.
have him in the bottom front corner of the page,
It's just
scrolling through his phone.
so this, the end of this
Here
is.
it is. This is his
No,
girlfriend.
no, Dan Barry is not the camera.
That's
Dan Barry is not the camera.
Well,
Look if you're holding it vertically.
you think they filmed that horizontally?
Sugar hooking songs?
Love that this hostage video has soundtrack.
Don't they all? Also, Joey's one of those psychos who has a broken phone and never fixes the screen. That's my point though.
Do we have a clearance for that music, Seth?
I've never seen a cat
Hart
that's...
send this to me.
Hey, as long as we
Mr. Money's
music
fine.
afterwards, we can say it's criticism.
Carry
There can't be there's the first cat I've ever seen that was sitting there was like, I'm so sick of this shit. Like, cats always look pissed off. That cat looks like, I
Officer and
want
gentlemen,
that.
exclusive! Your phone.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching.
We actually have to turn it off because the sound is actually copyrighted.
No, you guys gotta
Thank
review
you
it.
for
Review
watching
the
an
song.
Officer and
Review the song.
Oh my god, I'm so hard right now. Bye.
He is.
JK, guys, I can't get a boner.
I know it hasn't been said, but quite frankly, after this match, there is only room for one person inside the combat zone.
And win, lose, or draw, both these men have agreed. This is the absolute end, the final chapter. A feud that was started over the wire championship, but was made personal. It became a clash of culture, a clash of style, a clash of ideology. 2 different paths traveled. The man who worked for 1 year to find a meteoric rise versus the man that toiled for a decade only to find success in the combat zone. It's Rush and Janela, one final chapter.
Now they lock up in the center of the ring. as MLJ has joined us. Emil, talk about a big fight feel. You have to feel the tension when you were in that ring.
Oh, you could cut it with a knife. I mean, it was palpable. It was the amount of tension in that ring right now is I can't even think of the right word to describe how much of it there is. There's an excessive amount of it. Joey Janela picking up the head of steam, but Lio Rush takes out the vertical base.
These men know each other so well. For a period of 17 months, Lio and Janela had a stranglehold over the Wire Championship. They traded the title back and forth. And to show how evenly matched this series has been, it was Janela 302 days over 3 reigns, Lio 231 over 2 reigns, their first reign respectively. Nice Hurricane Rana by Lio Rush. Their first reign respectively. Heat-seeking missile by Lio Rush.
And he's not done, Joe.
Absolutely not. There's Joey Janela.
Janela may have an answer.
Places.
Again, the mirror image. Their first respective title reigns with a Wire title in this series. 63 days each. You can't get more evenly matched than that.
And Emil, before you got here, we were talking about both these men have to thank each other for being a part of the combat zone right now. They're each other's creation, as we put it.
Yeah, it's certainly right.
They hate each other, but they're here because of each other.
I mean, they hate each other. I mean, the only reason why Joey Janela is back here in the combat zone is because Lio Rush made that demand.
Is Janela? No. Didn't expect a respect factor this deep.
They call him a bad, bad boy for a reason. He caught Lio Rush sleeping.
Without a doubt.
Slammed him down, Blue Thunder style. Didn't go down with him, just threw him down to the mat. And you know, to touch on the point that you guys made earlier, I mean, throughout the hate and the competition that they have brought to one another, it's only elevated their game that much. I mean, they've brought out the best in one another. And gentlemen, I have no doubt in my mind that this will be the most perfect punctuation to put on this feud.
Well, go ahead.
There will be only room for one of these men at the conclusion of this match.
And I'm not saying this to complain. We could be here a while. Keep in mind the battles they've had, the 2 out of 3 falls matchup, the double pin. Technically, it was 3 out of 5 falls before we were done. We had to keep going until there was a winner. Janela and Rush know each other better than any man knows any other man in that locker room at this point. And Janela now, on top of the lateral press, only finds 2. And you got to believe Janela knows as well. He's in for a long night. Rush in for a long night. We talked about the creation, the pressure that has been put on these guys. Lio Rush at one point turned his back on this entire company. And you can trace that back a lot to his wars with Janela. Janela was beaten and bloodied, but crawled to the ring to fight because he wanted a piece of Lio Rush that much.
Janela jumped from the ceiling of this very building to put away Lio Rush. That is how far this goes.
Hard back elbow into the back of Lio Rush. Lio Rush having a hard time in the corner there.
I mean, I fast-forwarded a bit there. Not to mention, Joey Janela pretty much went against doctor's orders, came back early from his hand injury.
He absolutely did. And why did he do that?
To jump from the ceiling of this building.
Exactly, because he was fighting Lio Rush.
Yes.
You know, I mean, that's how crazy these two have made each other.
Here's Lio Rush now fighting back. Oh!
This goes so far beyond just your typical pro wrestling animosity. Sometimes somebody's very energy pisses you off. That's Janela and Rush in a nutshell. They hated each other from day one, and it's only escalated from there.
And Lio Rush hit that turnbuckle really hard. Brought him to the outside of the ring. He's going to have to collect his bearings and figure out where he is and get back into the ring.
And Leo's used to being in control. As the Black Heart, usually he can command the psychological advantage. Usually he has such an imposing physical presence that goes far beyond his stature. But Joey Janela, again, may be immune to Lio Rush's games, but not immune to this.
We saw a vertical suplex to the outside in one of their previous matches. Are we going to see another one here in the final chapter?
That was one of the scariest sights I've ever seen.
Absolutely gruesome.
As part of this battle. Just completely. Oh God! Oh God!
Janela spiked the reverse hurricane rana. Lio on top. The lateral press. 2 count only.
And it's almost like Lio Rush wasn't even able to grip him in that poison rana the way he did as he was moving down the back of Janela. It's like he hooked with his ankles at the last possible second to bring Janela over the top. And that's the dedication that Lio Rush brings to that professional wrestling ring. He does not give up. If he doesn't have the move on you as well as he would hope to, he's gonna keep at it until he gets you.
Well, Janela just said, "Is that all you got?" And an MF in there to boot, and that only motivated Lio Rush further.
He is a bad boy, and he has no qualms about rubbing it in Lio Rush's face, and there's a blatant sign of disrespect.
He's a bad boy and a badass. Make no mistake about it. Janela welcomes the fight, welcomes the pain. And it's gut check time because Janela knows and Lio Rush knows they will get the other's absolute best and then some. With the audience watching, with what's at stake, only one man will have the final word in this rivalry.
Nice backdrop suplex. Lio Rush made him think about it a little bit. Brought him up initially for a brief moment, set him back down, and then took him back over.
Emma, will the taped shoulder of Lio Rush play a factor in this matchup, do you feel? If there's any lingering injuries, you got to believe Janela's aware of them.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you put that KT tape on there to, alleviate the pain, but it also puts a big bullseye on whoever might be ailing you at that point in time. Joey Janela knows that. It's only a matter of time.
Both these men now exchanging chops in the center of the ring. Neither man has really gained a full-fledged advantage during the course of this matchup yet.
That's really been symbolic of their entire 2+ year rivalry.
Back and forth they go with these chops.
And again, nobody wanting to budge.
Lio Rush used both of his arms that time.
This is pride, this is heart, this is balls, this is any adage you want to use between two men that absolutely refuse to be one up by the other.
And unlike those previous encounters like we've been talking about, this one, no championships are on the line. This is about pride right now.
And you can sense that emotion, that passion, all the way back here in the back of the building.
Oh, two men, one idea. Both men thinking clothesline, and now both men flat on their back, center of the ring.
I'm not sure what words were exchanged between those two a moment ago, but whatever it was, it motivated each to attempt a knockdown, if not knockout shot. And we are once again dead level at a stalemate.
Papa Giorgio up to a count of 5. Very little movement. Now they're starting to stir.
And before they even come close to their feet, they will continue to fight.
And the chops continue.
Whoa! But is bad good enough tonight, Mr. Janela?
Well, maybe, as he answered right back with a lariat of his own. And once again, here we are, both men down and out in the center of the ring as our senior official, Nick Papa Giorgio, once again up to a count of 5.
I don't even want to think about a potential double count-out ending, do you?
Papa Giorgio wouldn't make it out of the building alive. These fans would
Wouldn't make it out of the ring alive with these two.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're back in the booth here this month, just for that reason.
We're going to see some of that bad side, that rebel spirit.
I was wondering how long it would take before some weaponry made its way into the ring.
And who worked a decade from a teenager to present day Joey Janela to make the name for himself that he has. It came quicker for Lio Rush, but not without the same sacrifice.
Lio Rush now in control. And Lio Rush mocking Joey Janela as he's in on the attack. Oh, God!
Oh, Janela. No?
He held on to the chair and he landed in a seated position.
It's almost like his tailbone absorbed the impact of that, but Rush was waiting.
It almost made Lio Rush more irate.
Yeah, I think Lio Rush just went from bad to worse. And you got to believe that impact, that landing on that chair, took something out of Janela, even though he doesn't want to show it. As Lio almost inviting to Janela as he sets that chair down and goes to work again.
A couple of hard forearm smashes from Lio Rush, and now Lio looks like he's going to go to the top. And he's taking a lot of time here, gentlemen.
Absolutely right.
And Janela was waiting in the wings.
Going up top, all the way to the top. Superplex, quite possibly coming up here.
Possibly narrowly missing that steel chair that's in the ring, and Joey Janela recognizes it.
God!
That chair barely budged.
And Leo's leg folded up across the back of the chair near fall.
But somehow Lio Rush getting that shoulder up before 3.
Lio looked like a double-jointed contortionist the way he landed. Good God, that was ugly.
And I'll tell you something, when those chairs don't break or bend as much as you think that they would, it hurts that much more.
You're absolutely right.
Well, Lio Rush once told Joey Janela, quote, "You will never be successful as long as Lio Rush is here." And perhaps Janela is looking to exorcise that demon from his career once and for all.
Janela now has a table, and he is setting it up on the outside of the ring.
If you guys can remember back to last September, that's about the same place that
He wouldn't do it again, would he? God, he's got another table now.
You can never underestimate the lengths a man will go to when he feels that he has nothing left to lose and he's laying it all on the line. Janela quit this company. He walked away. He was happy calling it a run. But perhaps the last piece of unfinished business, this may mean more to Janela than anything else imaginable.
Janela still rearranging the furniture here at ringside as Lio Rush trying to get his win back in the middle of the ring.
And Janela setting this up in front of those people that came out with Lio Rush. They've been motionless this whole time in that aisle.
I don't think they blinked.
No,
motionless, emotionless.
Leo's entire body's got to be racked with pain at this point. Janela, put it, and no.
Lio Rush reversing and sending Janela to the outside. Lio Rush head full of steam. Oh, God!
The tope wipes out Janela and a bunch of plunder with him. And again, the entourage motionless but daunting in their presence. Lio Rush presses forward with no fear.
Back inside now, Lio Rush. He's looking to climb up top. Janela prone on the mat. Leo perched, he goes, but nobody home.
Janela catches him.
Wow. Oh, but Janela turns it into a crossface. He absorbed the impact.
And could you imagine a tap out in this ultra-personal rivalry? Would Lio Rush concede and admit Janela's a better man?
Rolls back into a cover.
Hey, anything is possible. I never would have thought Masada would have tapped out, but...
Touché. Lio Rush got him flush that time, but Janela still gets the shoulder up.
But the story of this match, neither man has had an advantage for more than, what, 30 seconds?
Just about, yeah. 30, 45 seconds.
This may come down who can catch their opponent off guard, who can pull something, the deep cuts out of their arsenal, who can find something that the other athlete does not expect in a million years, who has that surprise factor, who has something left in the tank that the other hasn't seen.
I mean, that's what it's about. These two have faced each other so many times. They either had to bring back something out of mothballs that they haven't utilized in a long time. That's more so for Joey Janela. Lio Rush, only, 2-3 years in the sport. So Janela's got to pull out something old, or they got to bring something new. Janela doing his best to block those, and Lio blocked that one with his mouth.
Lio back with a side kick right around the temple, and Janela responds. Just jacked the jaw.
A spinning back fist out of Janela, and once again, both men on the mat.
Once again, a stalemate. And these men have given so much physically thus far, but so little to show for it because of the competitive nature, because of the amazing series these men have had.
If they're not careful, breaking up that 10 count.
Janela crossface. And Lio is nowhere near a rope.
Janela cranking back hard on that crossface.
And that neck has been rocked a few times lately, not just by the crossface, but the impact, the whiplash on those kicks.
Lio Rush getting behind Joey Janela. Oh, wow!
Twisting kamikaze, whatever you want to call it, near fall.
Just smashed the face of Janela into the mat. That is an absolutely brutal move.
I don't know that there are two more determined athletes in the past 2 years of CZW than these two men, especially in the ring against one another.
You can see both men's frustrations continuing to grow here. The longer this match goes, they know each other just too damn well. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought they were tag team partners at one time.
Right, I mean, that's how well they know each other's arsenal, but it's because they've been hit with it from each other, you know, so many times.
What is Joey Janela doing?
Joey Janela's looking around him at ringside. Jeez. God.
Looks like he's looking for a target.
Both men high atop the combat. Oh, God! Oh, my Lord! Both men going through two tables! That didn't look good for either man. It was Lio Rush pulling Joey Janela over, but both men went straight through those tables.
Uh-oh.
Could this war consume and destroy both these men?
Hold on just a second, Joe. I saw Papa Giorgio wave his arm over. Preacher has made his way over to the ringside area. They're calling for help, guys. Hold on, let me...
I mean, the way I saw at least Leo's body almost bounced on the table before going through it.
I'm gonna go take a look at this.
You go do that.
Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, neither landing looked in any way like anything I was comfortable seeing. And then you factor in the floor beneath that with just the wreckage of wood and steel around them. And again, we've seen these guys, and pardon me, I'm not knocking anybody. We've seen these guys do some pretty stupid things to each other. But because that's what it's brought the ugliness out of them. They know no fear. They know no surcease.
Right now, our officials are taking away. Is that Joey Janela?
I believe that is Janela.
It looks like Janela's fighting them a bit.
Yeah,
as Lio Rush is being escorted by two different sailors. Janela breaks free of the stand. Both men are now broken free. And it's now just a fist fight on the outside here at the Flyers skate zone.
These guys may be determined to fight to their graves. Nothing lasts forever, but the disdain between these two men may be an exception.
Both men now back into the ring, and the fist fight continues.
You know, I really should have known better that these two were not going to let themselves get carried out of this thing.
They're just, look how hard those shots are. They're taking the wind out of each other.
Gentlemen, it's been said, war does not determine who is right, only who is left. This is a war of attrition. There's not much left, but there's still fight in each of their bodies, and they will press on until one gives out.
And how many times have we seen this situation here throughout this match? How evenly matched they are. This is how many times that they're laying down middle of the ring, referee administering the double count out.
Well, Nick Papagiorgio is now up to a count of 8. If they do not answer by 10, we have a double count out.
Oh, wait a second. Leo on top.
1, 2, and only a 2 count. That was pure instinct by Janela.
I don't know that there's anything on this earth that would stop these men from fighting one another short of unconsciousness or a casualty until we get to a decisive winner.
Oh! Speaking of casualty, he might have just killed him with that DDT.
Again, the impact, the torque, the bend in the neck of Lio Rush has been a story for the past several minutes, gentlemen.
I believe Joey Janela just called for a ladder. He's not going to do it again. He's not going to do it again, is he, Emil?
I mean, he's crazy. And, well, thankfully, I don't think that's the very tall ladder.
No, it's just as tall. I think it's just a new ladder.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that is tall.
Yeah, hell, whatever size it is, it's going to do some damage.
Joe, you were just saying a few minutes ago, they've done a lot of stupid things with each other.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see one more stupid thing in a few seconds.
I think we are, but you know what? Janela's not going to regret it for a damn bit.
You're absolutely right. The bad boy regrets nothing. Absolutely nothing in his career.
Bad boy would regret it if he didn't do it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And here are these...
This entourage of Leo. They could sense their leader, their... whatever you want to call him, is in danger. Janela just kicking everybody in the face. But even 4 or 5 of these guys can't stop the bad boy with no caution to the wind.
Where is he going? That's not how you climb a ladder.
No, he's turning to the other side in midair.
What? I have never...
No, he's looking at that entourage. Joey, focus on Leo.
Think about that.
God almighty! Thanks for coming, entourage.
Well, the entourage inserted themselves in the proceedings. Janela felt it was up to himself to physically remove them in the most emphatic way possible.
Yeah, you would think Joey Janela has the upper hand right now, but it's Lio Rush still in the ring. Lio Rush able to catch his breath now because of what just happened.
Able to try to catch his breath, but he's still in a bad way. He has not recovered from that DDT. Perhaps he has. Playing a little possum.
Oh, wait. All hail pedigree.
We got to cover here.
Would that be symbolic? Would that be an insult? What a way to end this chapter of a CZW rivalry. And again, the body language, the facial features of Lio Rush tell the story.
Lio Rush now has his eyes on that corner.
He did, but then...
He realized what Janela brought into the ring.
Leo's eyes on a higher prize.
The last time these two men were in the ring, it was Janela scaling to the top of the ladder. It was Janela flying from the ceiling. It was Janela putting down Lio Rush.
Now Lio, he's looking up at the ceiling.
You've got a whole career ahead of you, Lio. Think about this.
Huge frog splash!
He got 100% all of it.
But he drove the wind out of himself. Precious seconds wasted. Is it enough still?
No, it's not enough. Somehow, the bad boy defying the odds and getting that shoulder up before a 3. Once again, these men are completely, evenly matched.
And you can see Lio showing frustration, ripping off that tape, while Janela, almost a semi-conscious but sadistic smile across his face as he realizes now maybe he's inside Lio Rush's head once more.
And where's Lio Rush going? He's on the outside, looking underneath the ring for God knows what. Is that a goddamn sledgehammer?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, there's no other way to put it, yeah.
Come on.
Lio trying to send the ultimate message of finality to Joey Janela and CZW. And Janela is prone.
He's gonna kill him.
Oh, he misses. Janela right back to that crossface.
It's the third time the charm. Lio dead center of the ring. Sledgehammer nowhere near him.
Lio trying to get his back feet to a rope.
I think he's reaching for that sledgehammer.
That's a closer equalizer than the rope, but certainly more devastating. But he can't get a grip on it. He's fading.
Oh, he's out. No, he's not.
With everything he has left, a last gasp of effort. And Janela
He's using the sledgehammer. He's using the handle of the sledgehammer.
is choking Lio Rush out. Is Janela? Is Janela killing his creation?
He's unconscious.
The hand is fading.
How is he able to do this?
Did he get to the rope?
Last gasp of air to the rope.
I was looking right at that man's face. All the expression was gone. The color was almost completely gone from his face. And somehow, some way, he's able to drive himself towards that bottom rope. That's the power of what contempt for somebody else can do to you.
Literally attempting to choke the life out of Lio Rush, professionally and personally. And Janela again is in search of an equalizer.
Janela with a table here.
It was tables that nearly ended this matchup several minutes ago. Could Janela have the death blow in his mind?
Janela taking a lot of time to set up this table right now, though.
I don't think he means to. It's just so much has been taken out of him. You know what I mean?
I completely understand.
He's not being purposely methodical. That's as fast as his body will allow him to move right now.
Will it pay off? Will it pay dividends? Will it be the end of Lio Rush? Lio is not in much better shape at this point. Janela at least is able to stand. Lio can't say that much.
Janela's not setting Lio up on that table. He's dragging the lifeless body of the Blackheart to the ceiling.
Again, this sadistic nature. Both men brought it out in one another.
Lio Rush trying to fight out of it as both men battling high atop the combat zone right now.
Will this mentality lead to one man's demise at this point? Will it lead to both of their demise?
Lio Rush is still climbing, but Joey Janela...
Oh, he got caught.
Oh, huge sit-down power. What in the hell?
I don't believe that.
The Blackheart
is insane.
Package pile driver. 1, 2, no! What in the hell is it gonna take to end this match?
I'm perplexed.
We talked about the fact that the Blackheart mentality went beyond the physical body, the physical form of Lio Rush. It was an embodiment, a mentality, an it factor, an aura that we couldn't quite explain. That right there, that Blackheart nature, is the only thing that propelled Lio Rush's body through that exchange.
What is it gonna take?
Janela looking at the object that Lio had brought into the equation. Some symbolism of his own. We saw...
Time to play the game!
No. Oh, Lio took out the knee. The sledgehammer to the knee. Janela tried to get that final emphatic statement in, and Lio Rush, cat-like quickness, capitalized.
Lio stirring about.
And Lio favoring that shoulder that was taped up earlier.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent. This is the equivalent of in medieval times when the guillotine would chop off a person's head, the body would still move for seconds. This is the equivalent of that. These men, there's no way that the elevator is all the way at the top and that's there now. There's no way. These men are just purely moving on instinct.
I know Leo's been working on adrenaline, but I think that body may be close to giving out on him. The mind and the soul won it in both these men. Janela with a gesture that has embodied this rivalry.
The men embrace.
It's got to be it.
Was that a final embrace in the final chapter? Lio Rush beats Joey Janela.